Let's go!
From Nintendo and Illumination.
The Super Mario Brothers can take care of the kingdom.
Comes a super-powered adventure. On April 1st.
Pack our things.
The galaxy gets even bigger.
He knows that's my bike, right?
Yes, sir.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG. Only theaters April 1st. Get tickets now.
It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right, we've done all the work for you, and actually, really, we're trying to get you into last year's episodes. I don't know that there is a pun for that. Last year I think I did It's the Best Around, only I said It's the Best Of. So this year I won't do that. I'll just say that that's what I did last year. It's new territory this year, Fredo. It's you and I yet again for 7 years running now.
7, yep.
You were back in the mix a lot more in 2024. Talk to me about 2024 for you for Deprogrammed.
Well, I don't feel I was ever out of the mix in the sense of my willingness to participate. I just felt that it was 2023 was a year of expansion for the show in the sense of bringing new voices.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I think, having solidified the bullpen and understanding that you had people who were reliable, mixed with some quick turnover bands, led to my participating more. So I'm always happy to participate in this because I always love these discussions. I don't think that I've I think me participating more really just comes down to the fact that there was more opportunities and more need of a quick turnaround, for some of these. So this year's participation, 2025, is going to depend on, again, the same things. We got a bullpen.
We got several, actually.
So you got people, yeah. So you got people who you can count on, and it's going to depend on your need for the bullpen or not.
Yeah. So there's reasons John and Randy aren't here, and we won't dive into those, and please don't ask. It's not my business to tell, but I will say this: only 3 names came up when I realized that they weren't going to be able to do it this year, and 2 of them are here and one in studio. That's Bryan. Bryan, you only actually did 1 this year, and I honestly feel like that's kind of perfect for doing a best of, even though you kind of watched it from afar.
Yeah. I took an emotional sabbatical from the show because there is no crying in Deprogrammed, and after losing my sister, I was not in a good state to talk about the Beach Boys without crying. So.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
So, but I finally found the strength towards the end, and we did the National. So,
well, so again, like you kind of pointed out the why you had to to kind of step away, and do you see yourself kind of getting back more in the mix this coming year?
I mean, I tell you all the time, I know you hate when I compliment you, but like doing the show really makes me feel like safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have so much love and trust for you that when I get to come here and be the character of Bryan Lewis, it brings me back, to better times, I will say.
So that was voice number 1, Bryan, and voice number 3 was Joe, but voice number 2 was Gavin. Gavin, I immediately you immediately came to mind as somebody who would be really fun to have in on this conversation. So talk to me about 2024 for you in Deprogrammed.
Oh man, it was so great when you reached out to me. I just like was so excited. I consider myself a Deprogrammed super fan and feel like feel like the people that are on this are kind of like my friends. Like I listen to Deprogrammed as I go to sleep, and so it's like in my subconscious. I do want to. I look forward to the best of. I'm like always bugging you, like, when are you gonna put it up? And like, I love the. I'm gonna just shout out Randy and John. Like it's weird to be on this when I just am always so looking forward to listening to them with Fredo and you. And like, yeah. So, it was a great Deprogrammed year. I thought that there was. I do want to shout out my new wave primey Adam in Australia, who we just did a bunch of great episodes this year. I felt like Fredo found his classic rock buddy in Randy, and they like dove into some 60s stuff. And I felt like Fredo, I think the best sport award goes to Chris O, who like would jump in on any idea Fredo had and like was like, yeah, I'll do Jesus Jones, Culture Club, like whatever. That was like always really funny and really cool. And those episodes were funny because there was a couple where you guys were sort of realizing Fredo was like, I thought I really loved this band, but this band kind of sucks. Like, disclaimer, sorry everybody, but I don't know, that was really funny. So I have like, as a super fan, I've got like some stats. Like I printed out a bunch of shit, Justin, and like ran numbers all different ways and kind of went down a rabbit hole, but I don't know. I can talk about that shit later, but it's really good to be here. Thanks.
Oh, we're definitely coming back to that. I'm a stats nerd.
Oh yeah.
Well, I feel so underprepared, man. Jeez.
I love stats. No, I mean, that was a great point though there, Gavin. Like there were a bunch of episodes where it was Chris, Fredo, and I that, we were just like, well, what's the quick turnarounds here? And we end up doing like Culture Club and Wham and some of those, it's like, yeah, that's fun. Like specifically, Wham was a blast.
I missed a lot of great shows this year, honestly.
But like, Jesus Jones was kind of, we were all kind of like, you know what?
That hurt. That one hurt me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt me. They definitely had a more impactful. They were more important 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Than they are now.
Oh yeah.
So, I was thinking a lot about my 2024 for the show, and I'm always grateful that people even still want to come on and still want to come talk to music, and there's still new people finding the show and wanting to come on and play. But man, if I have to be honest, if there's one thing about myself, I'm gonna be honest. There's one word that describes 2024 for me, and it's panic. Like, it was a lot of panic. It was a lot of really trying to rush and find those Jesus Jones, find those Wham, find those Culture Clubs, like those things that we can do in like 2 to 3 days turnaround. And it was a lot of, hey, who can do this? Like, people jumping out at the last second, or a lot of frozen panels like that have still not done Volbeat. But like, yeah, it was a lot of panic for me. And all anybody really has to do is pledge to Patreon, $1 a month, patreon.com/hi Justin, and listen to it after the fact, and you'll hear that panic throughout the entire year. Me kind of bitching and moaning about it. I mean, again, it is what it is. I'm very grateful to have so many people that are willing to at a moment's notice. We kind of put this together like a week ago, Brian.
Yeah, like less. It felt like less than a week.
You told me yesterday.
Yeah.
You literally told me yesterday, hey, Alfredo, could you do tomorrow?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. What time?
So yeah, it
I
was.
mean,
Yeah, it was that kind of year for me. And I mean, again,
Look at him. He's like, I'm so popular. It's been so stressful for me.
I
So
wish
many
that
people
was
want
what
to do
it
my
was.
show.
No, that the problem is so many people want to do it, and then when it comes time to do
They
it,
don't do it.
They
Yeah,
don't do it.
yeah.
So it's been a lot of
yeah.
that. What were you gonna say, Fredo?
No, I was just gonna say, you know how I feel about it. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
I don't have to repeat my feelings as to
So
these people who are like, yeah, I want to do this, and have frozen panels for 4 years or
Yeah.
5 years.
So I want to go the top 10 by the numbers here. And I feel like this is a good way to like bring in some of Gavin's stats too. Like so we're going to do by the numbers. The 10 anyone want to take a guess at what our number 10 most listened to episode from 2024 was that came out last year?
Jesus Jones.
That's
That's going to be my answer to everything.
I don't know. Actually, I could see a lot of these.
I'll tell you what. It actually
Baroness?
What was it?
Baroness?
Good guess, but no. I was actually kind of shocked that they cracked the top 10. It was Men I Trust. And
Hell yeah.
the reason I'm singling that one out is because it was the Aussies. That was a lot of the episodes that my Aussie panel does. They don't get the love at these end of the year things, and they don't get the numbers. Like they don't get the votes. They don't, you know. So the fact that it was the 10th most listened to episode this year, I thought, well, yeah, like let's lead with that because, again, like I feel like a lot of the bands that I'm doing with Josh and Jamie are bands like Men I Trust that are smaller and kind of do need a little bit more love and attention.
That's really cool, though. Yeah. That's great for Men I Trust, too.
Yeah.
I think the guy actually heard our episode too. Like I'm trying to remember one of the episodes.
That's all.
Yeah, one of the episodes we did. It may have been Midnight Juggernauts. I can't remember. But one of the episodes that I did with the Australians, they told me that the guy
That's
who
so
is the
cool.
band actually heard the episode.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome.
all right. Anybody want to guess what other episodes may have cracked this top 10? We won't do
Jesus Jones.
I mean, I'm going to vote for anyone I'm on, so I was only on one, so let's say the National.
Unfortunately, no.
Ah.
I think some of these are going to be because they were earlier in the year. So the
Let's
National
see,
might crack.
I hope it's Big Star.
That would have been cool, but no.
Oh, that's nice. What about Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish is our number 1 episode from last year.
I'm not surprised by that, actually.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
No, number
How
1.
about Cream?
Cream? No. I think that one might get a tail like this year. It might do numbers, but because it was so recent, I don't think it's done the numbers yet.
Did Jane's Addiction get any love?
Jane's Addiction is our number 4 episode.
Wow.
What about? Go ahead.
What about Tool?
Tool is number 9.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good guess. What
What
about Bikini Kill?
Bikini Kill, no, did not make our list.
Joy Division?
Good guess, but no, not Joy Division.
How about no?
No,
Joy Division didn't?
nope.
That's wild.
What about,
We're just going
What
to
about
guess
Baby
every
Shakes?
episode until we get one right.
What was it, Fredo?
Baby Shakes?
No, actually, if I'm being honest, I think Baby Shakes may have been our worst episode numbers wise.
No, come
Yeah.
on. They were such a great fucking listen.
What about Tool?
Tool is number 9.
Oh, we already said that.
Yeah.
What Wham?
What about?
Nope.
Oh man, good guess.
All right, so
What band?
Wham was the guess. All right, so we already got number 1 was Billie Eilish. We got 10 was Men I Trust. We got 9 was Tool, and 4 was Jane's Addiction. So I'll run it down from 8 up to 2. 8 was Jason Isbell, which
okay.
I thought was pretty
Good,
interesting.
That's good.
Number 7
Yeah.
was Waxahachie.
Huh.
That's what I was
Very,
guessing at.
very cool that she was this high. It's just been a slow burn, I think, because
I was surprised that you did an episode at all. I didn't even know about that.
Number 6 was Fits and Tantrums. Again,
Okay.
kind of shocking.
I can see that, actually.
The name makes sense.
Like,
being
people
there.
love that band. Like, I
Yeah.
hear people talk about them all the time.
This is excellent. Number 5 was Uncle Tupelo.
Yeah.
Again, them being that
A
high.
lot of,
Yeah.
okay.
4, we said Jane's Addiction. 3 was the Beach Boys. I can't believe nobody in here said that.
I don't know why I didn't think about it either.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah. 2 was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
And then again, Billie Eilish was number 1. So
How much? What was the gap between Billie Eilish and number 2?
significant, but not like doubled.
Okay.
You know, it was a good number of difference between them. But Billie Eilish also had, it was like the second episode of the year where Tom Petty, I think, may have been in February. So he's a couple weeks back. All right, so I'm geeked to hear on these stats you came up with Gavin. You start anywhere you want. I'm geeked on some stats.
Cool. Yeah. So just thinking about these stats really kind of like made me think about how to put together my list too. And I know we're not in that part of the conversation yet, but so the panel that had the most episodes was Brian C., Peter, and Christian.
Yeah.
They did 6 episodes this year.
Yeah.
That panel. And then the second panel, anybody want to guess what the second panel is that had the most?
I bet you Justin was on it.
Yes, Justin is on every. Sorry, I'm leaving your name off, Justin, because you're on every episode. Yeah. Fredo and Chris O had 5 episodes.
Yeah, that makes
together.
sense. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Baby Shakes, Jesus Jones, Wham, Wigwam.
Oh, you went Wham and Wigwam.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Culture Club. I think that's all 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe Wigwam, by the way, didn't make most listened top 10.
Yeah. It didn't do very good at all, numbers wise.
I think it's just people don't like me. Is really what it comes down to.
Well, we'll get down to the votes, because like when it comes down to like numbers, it's really just, you know, people are listening for the band, I think. So
Hey man, just like Daniel said, the numbers don't lie.
all right.
And then the bullpen in its purest form of John, Randy, and Fredo, and you, Justin, of course, did 3 episodes. Your Aussies, Josh and Jamie, did 3 episodes. Me and Adam did 3 episodes. But then people from all those panels were also like all over the board, right? On other groups. But that's just the panels that had the most. And then the most episodes by person. So John F. did 17 episodes.
Yeah.
Randy did 14.
Wow.
Fredo did 24% of the episodes this year, coming in at 12. A strong 12, Fredo.
Yeah.
Chris O had 10. Peter had 10. Brian C. had 9. And then it kind of goes down. Christian had 7. And then it goes down from there. You had 19 people, Justin, that just did 1 episode.
Yep, that's me.
Which
I'm
is a
on
lot of single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the other stat I ran trying to figure out sort of like how to put this list together was I broke it up by decade. So you had 4 episodes from the 60s.
Oh.
You had 3 from the 70s. You had 11 from the 80s.
Yeah.
That tracks.
That makes sense. Yeah.
15 from the 90s, because you are a 90s guy.
That's me.
Yeah.
You had 5 from the aughts, from the 2000s. Then it got real heated. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 12 from the 2010s. And only 1 since 2020. So in this, in the 2020s, there's only 1 episode.
Which one is that?
That was Will Wood.
Well, Baby Shakes would have been.
Yeah.
What did you count them as?
Baby Shakes was the song that you picked, Fredo, is from 2008.
Okay.
It's from a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think if I got that right on Discogs, I think that's right.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
And I think that's all the stats that I grabbed.
Can I ask you something? This is personal too, because I was trying to figure this out. Do you know how many episodes I've been on since the beginning?
No, dude, I don't.
I've been trying to find that out, and for some reason Spotify won't let me go back to the first episode. I can't go back like.
Justin acknowledged. Didn't Justin acknowledge when you hit like some milestone?
Yeah, I thought 100.
Like,
yeah, there
your
was a thing.
200th episode or something.
Well,
No,
I think we did a big 50th. I think.
Oh,
I
maybe that
think
was
so too.
So I would guess you're probably somewhere in the 70s right now. Because last year you didn't have that many, but this year you had 12.
Mm-hmm.
I think John said he's at like 71 or something.
right.
Something like that. 71, 72. Yeah.
I'm probably about 30, 40 maybe.
Easily 40.
Yeah.
But you might be closer to 50.
Yeah, I feel very, very inadequate right now, man. Yeah.
Randy just had
We
his
missed
50th.
you, Brian. Yeah, we missed you.
Yeah. Well, Randy just did his
Right.
50th the other day. Whoa.
Right.
When we did whatever we did just the other day, I can't remember. What did we just do?
The other
Fredo?
day, we
Doobies.
did Doobies.
Yeah, the doobies, when we did the doobies. Man, I wish I had the patience to comb through and like really do the numbers like that. I'm gonna throw this out there again, because like numbers I would love to do at some point and collect, like stats are like basically your batting average.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. It's just to go all the way back 300 something episodes at this point.
Yeah, and then we had the stuff for the radio station too.
Right, and those
Yeah.
are like, the show wasn't the show
No.
yet.
I was still a pretentious little shithead instead of the smug man that sits before you.
So that would have been very, very different. That's cool, Gavin. I can't believe you took the effort to collect those numbers. That's cool.
That's really fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it is.
I want to point out, like you brought up Christian specifically. Christian just joined the show this year. His first episode was Sebadoh, and he's from Wales.
That's
so
that's cool.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah,
that's
dude.
awesome.
again, like
Nice.
kind of expanding the world. Andrew did his first episode this year. He was on the Caven episode. He's from Canada. You and I did the National with technically no, because Anne had done Nick Cave,
Yeah.
but she hadn't been back since Nick Cave, so she did just the one episode of the National. And then Luke did his first
Where's she
episode
from?
this year. Anne is from Washington, I believe.
Okay.
I think so. And I can't.
That would be a nice stat too. Is how many people from different countries?
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Where's Gavin from? Where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area. I live in Oakland. I lived
Okay.
in San Francisco, all around.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, we worldwide, baby.
Yeah, man.
We worldwide. All right, so I'm gonna go over the votes. Because I cut it a little short. Like last year, I gave it like a full month, and I kind of went on a full like. I put the link out a whole lot more. We didn't get as many votes this year, but I wanted to record the episode before, because already this is coming out in March.
Yeah.
So
And it's almost
Jeez.
February right now.
Yeah.
So
So I was just trying to, I was like, yeah, let's stop the bleeding. Let's get this best of in. All right. So, I'll run down from 10 to 7 if anybody has something they want to say about any of these episodes. 10 was the, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Very interesting band.
I love the.
Yeah.
9 was Buzzcocks.
Okay.
8
Hell
was,
yeah.
Nice.
8 was The Pogues, which was Mike Powers, his only episode this year.
Oh man.
Mike is such a great panelist, and I'm not trying to glaze him or nothing, but like I wish I could get him on more episodes because he's really good at it.
I mean, I would
He was
hope he
awesome.
is.
Yeah,
It's kind of his whole livelihood.
yeah, very good at it.
Irish.
Yes, Irish Mike Powers, indeed. Number
Oh,
7,
man.
number 7 is one that Mike was mad at me for not being on, but it's like, man, I can't get you, and it's the one you stepped away from, Brian, the Beach Boys. Number 7.
I would love to have been on that one.
I feel like there was a reason why. Like I feel like you had to bail or something. Because I remember you being on
If
the
anything,
panel.
it was probably there was too many people.
Yeah, and then it ended up just
I mean,
being me,
that-
Mike, and Chris. So
Yeah, because I'll normally, if normally the reason I'll bail is because there's too many people and too many crying about we can't do it this day, we can't do it that day. I'm like, all right, you know what? One less person to worry about.
Yeah. Number 6 was Living Color, which makes sense. That was fun. Number 5 was just talking about Andrew's first episode, Cave In. Very interesting. That
was interesting that it got so high to me. That was surprising, but yeah.
Yeah. Number 4, you mentioned I had a secondary bullpen towards the end of the year last year, and we did a rolling episode of like 6, and this was one of the first ones. Bush, number 4.
Hell yeah.
This is Gavin Rossdale from Bush, and you're listening to 96X, home of many things. I can't believe I didn't work that joke onto the episode. I'm so ashamed of myself. Number 3, Cocteau Twins.
That's tight.
Yeah. Number 2, The Bets, which is awesome. I love that The Bets are number 2 because, again, The Bets is kind of what this show is about. Like, trying to expose people to a newer great band from New Zealand, no less, into it. And the number 1 episode, they were actually tied with The Bets, but Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers was number 1. So that one makes sense, right? You're up here a couple times, Gavin.
Yeah, I was on the and the Cocteau Twins, yeah.
And you're on here too, Fredo.
For what?
Buzzcocks.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm surprised because you know what? For as many panelists as I appear on a show with, who actually is like, man, I'm doing this with Fredo, I'm happy. I never appear on the best of anything, which makes me always think that the casual listener hates me. These are things that always keep me humble. You know, they kept me humble when I was on radio, and they keep me humble now. It's like, wow, I'm finally getting to do this with Fredo. It's like, what's the big deal, man? It just guarantees that no one's going to listen to the show.
hey, when you're in the majority, something's wrong, Fredo. You know, you gotta embrace your being out of step with the zeitgeist.
I guess.
So, when we're putting this one together, Fredo, like when you're looking at the overall list, I know your approach, but like when you're looking at the overall list, first of all, like what is this year's list look like to you? Like as far as, you know, what's consistent, you know, what it consists of, like when you get that list, when you're looking at it, what's jumping out at you the most?
Well, the first thing that jumps out at me are the ones that I did, because then I get to eliminate those because I know what they are. I participated in it. It's a known quantity. What I look at after that are the ones I didn't participate in. Do I know the bands? Do I agree with the choice of the song for the band? And then last are the bands that I have no idea about.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones that get the first listen.
That makes sense.
Because to me, those are the ones that it's like, okay, I never heard of this band. I got no idea what they are. You got one song. Is that one song going to make me want to listen to 10, which is going to possibly turn me onto the band? And this is why the choice of the one song is so important.
Yep.
Because of the listener like me is going to hear that one song. If they listen to this show, they're going to hear that one song, and that's what's going to make them decide, okay, I'm going to give this band a shot. And so that's my number one thing. Then after that, it's again bands that I know the band, and to me, it's the pick of the wrong song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we can discuss that as those bands come along. And then it's the shows that I was on, and it's like, here's a spoiler alert: I didn't pick Jesus Jones. You know, I love the song we picked. I think it's a great fucking song, but I don't think that I don't want to fool you into thinking, wow, that's a great song. Let me listen to this top 10. And then you listen to the top 10 and go, you know, it's all right. Let me listen more of the band. And then be like, what the fuck was Fredo thinking? You know, So that my approach is to listen to the ones that I don't know first, because again, we picked that number one with a bullet, right? And we have this, and some shows it gets real heated. Pick that one song, but it really comes down to this. And I'll tell you now, if you're listening now, and I said it during the Doobie Brothers, next year is January when we're recording this, March when it comes out. Next year, Doobie Brothers will be in the top 10, and it's all because of the song that we picked. Because it's so fucking catchy, you're going to want to hear more.
It's true.
Remember that now. I'm saying that now.
I mean, you know, we got the whole year in front of us, but like it's hard to argue against that. So we'll see. Bryan, when I sent over the list, like when you're looking at, because you already made mention, man, I missed out on a lot of great episodes this year. Like what's first jumping out at you?
Well, it's all relatively new to me because I wasn't on any of them but one. I do like I usually pick my list, like the stuff I know. Like I agree with that. I think that's a better song. Like I can tell you what my number one is right now. Like I think it would be in poor taste to pick a song and say it's better than that. The one song that I think is number one. So it was like sort of easy, and then the nuance comes in when you start listening to stuff you haven't heard. And you're like, oh shit, that's like that's really good. Or like an artist that I love, and I'm like confused by the song choice, and I'm like, I wouldn't put that song up to represent them, so I don't know. So it like the nuance. I mean, it's never a pleasant experience to do this show when it comes to like picking songs to throw in the fire,
right?
So it was tricky. It was honestly the hardest part was driving here and like, trying to finalize it. I was like, I gotta cut 2 of these.
Yeah.
So yeah.
As somebody who's listened to a lot of these, Gavin, like, and you already kind of told us that, like, you know, a lot of your stats kind of helped you with how you put your list together. Like, what are the things that are jumping out at you when you're going to put it together?
Yeah. I think that like the stats made it complicated too. I mean, I think so. I thought about the title, like the best of Deprogrammed, right? And so the conundrum in that is episode versus song for me, right?
Right.
Like I could pick my 15 favorite songs, no problem, based on my own personal preference or whatever. But I was looking at what were my favorite episodes, whether I gave a shit about the band or not. Like, what did I think? What stood out? What was memorable? And then did the song have something, even if it's not my cup of tea, right? And then there's a lot of either or there where I thought it was a really strong episode, but I just could not get with the song. Or I thought the song was great, but the episode didn't particularly stand out to me. So I thought about, did the band have like some kind of compelling story that the panel was able to get across? Was there passion from the panel, you know? Like, and Fredo has that in spades, you know what I mean? Like he'll like be repping for his, bands, like in this really compelling way. So was it a good episode? Then, I mean, it does come down to my taste over songs. I'm on the show, like it's my choice, so I get to take advantage of that. I looked at the decades, like the generations of the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and tried to think about representation there. I looked at genre, like was I just gonna discount anything country or metal because those aren't my things, and like I didn't want to do that. I looked at the votes, who what bands got the most votes. I thought about the main panels as kind of like album representation, Justin, like where I really wanted to consider, and the panelists themselves that did a lot of episodes. I thought that new people should get a taste of the personalities that are really like invested in this thing and like putting in the effort. I gave strong consideration to women that were on panels because I really loved the women that participated this year and jumped into the space of talking about music and arguing for their choices that was really compelling to me and interesting. And then I thought the last thing I thought about was what music is important in 2025. We got a lot of shit going on, and like music is the antidote. And like, what songs do we really need this year? You know what I mean? So that was a lot of shit. And like, it kind of it was really, really difficult. It was a totally different experience from putting together a list of just like one band.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into it.
That's a lot of pressure to put on yourself.
Yeah. My fun is kind of OCD, Fredo. You know what I mean? Like,
well, no, I get it, but still, I mean, like for me, first of all, that assumes that you listen to every show.
Yeah.
Which if you do, good on you.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't listen to every show. I don't have the time. I don't. And when I do have the time, I don't think about it. I'll be honest with you. But
yeah.
And that's why this is so important, because to me, it's about the music, right?
Right.
But I'm not going to listen to a show that Gavin is on because I like Gavin. But if I like the Beach Boys, God only knows, and Gavin is on that, great. You know, but it's got to be that song that makes me want to listen to that band if I don't know that band. Because Gavin could be a great host, but if he's on a shit band, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not going to listen to the fucking band. I'm not going to give a crap about it.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of flies in the face of the whole point of the podcast. I really do appreciate you saying that, because the whole point of the pod, like, and I always take the episodes into account. Over the last couple of years, I've tried to kind of split it, but to Gavin's point, I definitely, there's some on my list that, the episode drove my choice. Some were the song. Some were a combination of both. Like, I loved the song that we picked and I loved the episode that we did. Some were just, the reason we do the pod are
right.
Why I picked the song. So, I hear what you're saying, because ultimately a playlist is going to come out of this. But like, I hate that you come in here and dismiss the episodes every year, Fredo. It really does frustrate me. So like, it's part of it.
No, I get it, and you know what? I don't mean to frustrate you, and I don't mean to be dismissive of the episodes, but to me, this is about music, and so with my brain the way it is, and my life the way it is, the episode is to give you 10 songs if you don't know the band, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the purpose of the episode. Is we're trying to turn you on to a band you might have never heard of, or you might have thought you knew. To me, I don't give 10 songs. I give one, because I'm so distracted with my life, and so I'm not trying to be dismissive of the people, and I'm not trying to be dismissive of the shows. What I'm saying is, for me to give you a chance to take a chunk of my life, then you got to capture me. You got one song to do it, and I'll tell you what, on my list, you'll be surprised how many bands that I'm going to give a listen to because of the song that was chosen.
I also want to,
I'm sorry.
I just want to say, I want to be clear. I'm not mad that you don't listen to the episodes. I don't assume anybody has time to listen to every episode.
I mean, I don't at all.
So but I want to be clear. That is not what I was saying. It's just the episode is part of this episode.
What you're saying is
right.
The real treasure is the friends you made along the way.
That's right.
Yeah. Around the world. Man.
Say that again. Wait. Say that again, Brian.
The whole treasure of the show is the friends you make along the way.
Yeah. The real episode was the episode we made along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Aww.
If you can find a medium that lets people make friends of talking about less than Jake, then you're doing okay.
That's right. That's right.
And I'm gonna miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
All right, so Fredo, I mean, again, these never go well as far as like unanimous, and there is no final say here. This is just really just a part of the conversation. Like, how do you think it's going to go? Like, how do you think we're going to be able to come to an easy agreement?
What's an easy agreement in Fredo terms?
Yeah, really.
There is no easy agreement when it comes to this.
We have to agree with Fredo. It'll be easy.
It's going to be a fight. The bottom line is this a quick fight or is it a long, drawn out fight? I mean, there's going to be. You've got, at the end of the day, you've got what, a show a week minus the best of. So you got 51 different bands to discuss.
Yeah.
And so that's 51 songs of, in a handful of genres, and 51 opinions. You know, in this case, we got 4 opinions on a song. We decided on 15 songs, 60 opinions.
Yeah.
Total.
So are we doing?
And if we need to go to tiebreaker, we got a tiebreaker, so you could add another 15
Yeah,
opinions.
both Randy and John have submitted tiebreaker lists if you need them.
That's
I didn't know
cool.
that John did also.
Yeah.
So now we've got another 30 opinions to add to our 60.
Yes.
Are we voting on
That's-
how many we think we're gonna all get?
I mean, really,
Like
you can put in a final say number if you want, but really, we're just kind of talking about like
Okay.
how it's going to go because.
Because I would say 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Or
Yeah.
I feel like we usually hit 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's going to come down. Like I said, it's going to be a fight because it's going to come down. It's just a matter of, okay, I'll give you that one.
yeah.
You know, or I'll give you that one if you consider this one. It's going to be a lot more convincing.
Yes, a lot
And it's
more
going to
swaying.
be right. And then of course there's going to be Justin and I who have the no vote. And Justin's way more conservative with using it than me. I'm ready to throw that fucking thing out.
You whipped it out
That of
immediately.
course causes some bad blood.
Yeah.
And what does that mean later on if I'm pushing for band X, and not Justin, but Bryan was, says, well, fuck you, Fredo, because you no voted my group.
Yeah.
So now but I don't give a shit. I'm ready to throw that no vote down. I'm ready. I got that card ready to slap it on the table.
So, I mean, it's hard to argue with what Fredo's saying here, Bryan. I know this is your first time doing a best of, but how do you see it going? You've thrown out that 4 number. Do you feel foolish about it now?
No, I don't. I really don't. I think that we're all pretty. I think the things that we all agree on would bring us to 4. I think that we have different tastes in music in a nuanced way, but overall, we all know important bands when we hear them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I'm just hopeful.
You're a hopeful son of a bitch sometimes. Bryan.
It's not really my normal milieu, but
I hope he's right, Gavin. But you've listened to these. How do you see it going?
Yeah, I appreciate Bryan's positivity, and I'm usually Bryan, when I do these shows, like 7's always my number. Even if there's like a 5-person panel, I'm like 7. Like I was like,
yeah,
but
that's hopeful.
on this one, man, like I just think we're gonna be all over the place. Like I'd be stoked with 2.
Yeah, this is one where my gamesmanship is like peak. There's songs that probably all 3 of you are thinking that's a homer.
Right.
I'm probably not. I didn't play because it's a homer.
That's why I say it with absolutely zero confidence whatsoever. But like there's so many there's iconic artists that we're talking about
Yeah.
that I at least 4 off the top of my head. I'm like, everybody's gonna have that.
Maybe. And I mean, the reason I do
Look
that.
at the top 10.
Yeah, seriously. But when I do that though, like it's because I know that that's an easy one to go. Okay, I sure it didn't get through automatically, but yes, of course that one's in.
Yeah.
So, all right. I mean, no need to take a pause. Let's just jump right in,
Let's
shall
go,
we?
man. Let's do it.
Let me get up my my gimmick here, so we can start at the top, and I can do the thing here because we started the year off fun, and there's a good chance that this is a 2. I guarantee you it's not I guarantee you I'm not the only one who has it, but this is one of those bands that got picked several reasons. I already mentioned fun. It was super fun, but it's also how we started the year, and this was a band that is one of the reasons we do the show. Let's shine a nice spotlight on this smaller band. I went with Baby Shakes, On My Way.
Nice.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep, 100%.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I knew me and Fredo would, but like, again, it's fun. It really belongs in the conversation. It's how we started the year. It was the very first episode of the year. It was a blast. It was a really fun episode. It's a fun song. I believe I likened them to like, what if you married the Go-Go's and the Ramones, like, and put them together?
Yep.
And it very much has that vibe. And again, like, they're a smaller band that really could benefit from getting heard. So yeah,
I mean, I never heard of them otherwise.
see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
That to me is exactly the reason why the show was made.
Yeah, and
Yes.
And when you told me that it hit the bottom of the list, I was really disappointed.
Yeah.
Really, really disappointed because of the fact that you're right, they're a small band, been around forever, paid their dues, and this is the kind of band that people should listen to, at least give it a shot. Here we're giving you 10 songs for you to check out this band, and the number one song alone should be a reason for people to check out this band and check out that episode. It was everything you told me about the results of that episode really disappointed me. But I think this is why you do Deprogrammed. And that's probably the one reason I would say this should be on the top 10.
and
Did Brian have it?
No, it was a 2. I do feel like the numbers didn't do well because it was at the beginning of the year. So like, I'm seeing right now my numbers are kind of down. So, I think that had some to do with it. And I think come the end of the year, when people started kind of going back and listening, they were listening to your Tom Petty's and the bigger, some of the bigger artists we did, and didn't get back to Baby Shakes yet. So, all right.
They haven't put out a record since 2019, which isn't a crime, but I mean, that may also have something to do with
Totally.
it.
Yeah. So it isn't drawing traffic outside of my regular listenership.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But when I get into a podcast, I go through the episodes that I like. For example, how did this get made? I go through all the movies I've already seen to hear them talk about them, and then I explore the ones that I haven't heard of.
Right. So I'm pretty sure it's just a victim twofold. So, all right, Baby Shakes nabs a 2, not bad. Fredo, where you want to go?
You know what? I'm gonna flip the script. I'm not gonna go with a band you think I would go with, but I'm gonna go with a band I never heard of, and the one song that I heard is really making me want to go ahead and listen to this band, and that's the Beths. Dying to Believe.
Fuck yeah.
No,
I didn't
Take one song. Go ahead.
I didn't take the Beths.
Yeah, it's the same for me with the last group. Just the ignorance. I haven't listened to them enough.
Oh, the Beths are so good.
They got a lot of love.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And they're a great band. Like, they're a lot more popular than I thought. Like, when I asked on that, when I asked the audience, I got a ton of answers. And some bands you kind of expect that. I thought the bets were going to be basically what we just talked about with Baby Shakes. Like, I was kind of presenting them to the world. No, the world knows. The world is on. It's the states that are kind of a little bit far back on the bets. But, like, the bets fucking rule. I can't recommend them enough. And Dying to Believe.
You had it right, Justin?
Yeah, of course I did. Like, that's
Cool.
the bets screams Justin all over, first of all, like, musically. But that's another one where, like, it was threefold. I thought I was presenting them to the world. I loved the episode. It was that aforementioned Christian, Peter and Brian did that episode with me. So it was a fun episode. The music rules. I love that song. Like, that song was never not going to be on my list. So we'll take that too. 2 is good. All right, Brian.
All right. Let me open up. There we go. I'm gonna go with Nothing But a G Thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to change that 4 answer now.
See?
I want to retract that.
I mean, again, it the reason I don't press that is because it doesn't get you anything on this episode,
Right.
other than cred. Like, you can kind of tout, hey, I picked it correctly. We didn't have, I think they were the only hip hop act at period. Dr. Dre was the only hip hop we covered this year at all, period.
What a shame.
Very much so.
Have you done Biggie?
We have not done Biggie yet.
All right, I'm on that. That has to happen. I'm dressed like Biggie Smalls today. I got my Coogee sweater on my chain, dude. Like,
boop, 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 boop.
Well, I don't think you had any country either, right? I mean, you had.
there's some country on there.
Jason Isbell.
Yeah.
If you.
Well, I don't consider him country.
Okay. But I think he does.
I consider him good.
I
so
thought
don't
he was.
consider
I
him country.
consider him more Americana.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to just lump Americana into country, then okay, yeah.
I mean, Americana's born.
It's honky tonk, man. We call it honky tonk.
Honky tonk. Blood in a honky tonk. All right, Gavin.
Mhm.
Did you have Dre? Did you pick it, Justin?
Yes, I did. Yes. So it's a 2.
Okay, cool. I picked the Big Star episode. I thought it was a really great episode. Like, I thought it's an important band that people don't know. And I thought that the panel had a lot of passion for the whole crazy story of that band and for the music. There was a lot of disagreement. It was not the song that I would have picked from the band.
I feel the same way.
But there was a lot of passion for that song by the panelists. So I just, as an episode, I chose Big Star.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it.
Hey.
I got it too.
Hey.
Whoa!
There we go.
Did not see that coming.
I'm going to retract my retraction.
Well,
earlier.
when I talk about the importance of a song, there you go.
Yeah.
That song makes me want to go listen to the top 10. That's how good that song was. So it's interesting how, Gavin, you didn't think that was the right song to pick, but to me, it was the right song because it did exactly what the songs on this list is supposed to do, which is give somebody who's never heard the band something to taste. It's like, yeah, that's fucking great. Let me check this out.
I think it's super interesting that it, not that it necessarily made the list or that somebody brought it up, but that it went through unanimously. I remember at the end of that episode, like, that was the whole conversation because John was like, I will make sure that this gets in the conversation. You remember that, Gavin? Like, at the end of that, he's volleying. He's like, I will fight to get that on the list.
Yeah.
It did. Gavin,
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that us that's cutting out, or is that you guys?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I remember that. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. All right.
yeah, we hear you now.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, wow, Big Star is in.
Is that unanimous?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Bless Alex.
Is that
Chilton.
the first time that we've had a multi-person panel where a song has got in?
No, I feel like we've gotten some before, but I honestly don't remember.
I don't know.
I feel like
It's-
we don't usually get many.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't. I mean, I can look for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
My list right here. Yeah, in 22, nothing made it unanimous, as far as I'm looking here. And then in 23, let me get there real quick. 23, one song, "Goodbye Yellow Brick Road,"
Oh, there we go.
made it unanimous.
Oh,
As it should be.
So
That was it.
if we do any more than just this one, then we're good.
Hell yeah, milestone, baby. Let's hit it.
Well, only one way to test the waters. One of the ones that I kept because it was a home run. A good episode. It could have been. The only reason I say it could have been better is because Brian, you could have been there. Circumstances
obviously,
obvious.
yeah.
And Mike saying that like he's mad at me for not doing it. Like I can only imagine that panel with the panel as it was, and then you and Mike as well.
Yeah,
Beach Boys, man, God only knows.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
yes.
take it. I know I'm out of step with that. It's a great
Wow.
song.
Wow.
Wow.
Not only do I think like it has to go through unanimously, I think that's the greatest song on this entire list. I think it would be you'd be hard pressed for anyone to tell me that a better song on this playlist is better than God Only Knows from the Beach Boys. Like it is
That
so
may be
important.
true.
Like it is so influential. Like it's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
I've really got. Go ahead.
I'm gonna fuck up for sure a lot of like popular good music. Like I've always been like a total out of the mainstream music listener, and so it's really it's just hard for me to be like to vote for something that like is so in the zeitgeist and
Right.
people know it. Like, so I'm sure I'm gonna be a spoiler on a lot of great songs today, which I am just apologizing for in the beginning.
I'll be honest. Oh, go ahead.
I know for a fact I'm going to be as well. I know for a fact there's ones that are going to come up that you guys are going to be mad about.
Yeah, I already know the ones you guys are gonna be mad at me about. So
So like it's
Cool.
the nature of this episode.
Yeah.
I will say
Right.
how dare you with the Beach Boys?
I
How
know,
dare
I'm a
you?
little taken aback that it's that one.
I
Like,
know. Like I could
Yeah.
not do that episode
I'll-
because I'm so attached to
I'll
the
be
music.
honest with you. I don't even think that's their best song.
But
But I
don't
will
think so
say
either.
this: that is 100% the right song to get somebody who's never heard them to listen to them.
Because you've heard good vibrations, whether you realize it's the Beach Boys or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
I
But
forget.
this is definitely.
I forget what.
Fredo, you should have been on that episode, Fredo.
You know what? I know I should have been on it, but what am I going to do?
Yeah.
It's
The only reason
Justin hears it all the time when he says, "Oh, we just did this show." I'm like, "What the fuck? Why wasn't I on that?"
the only reason I ever met you is because of the Beach Boys. Because that's when I bought a theremin
Yeah. Wow.
and joined the Gloom, and like that's why I met everybody in my life right now. Currently, like not only is it important to music, but it's important to my life.
Yeah. And what's funny is I've since done. I've recalibrated my thoughts on the Beach Boys. Obviously, just from doing the episode, like you kind of realize Pet Sounds is one of those one of those albums that everyone's like, "Oh, it's great, it's great, it's
It
great,"
is.
and then you finally give it the time, and you're like, "Oh, fuck it,
Brilliant.
everybody's right."
Like nobody sounded like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's one of the top 5 most important albums of all time.
and then I recalibrated this song specifically since then too,
Yeah.
and because like I kind of reluctantly went with this song because John was very insistent. No, this is like the greatest song ever written. Was like I may be rephrasing him a little, paraphrasing,
yeah.
but like that was his notion. Was it's the greatest song ever written. Period. End of story.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna necessarily argue that too much. I don't think it's the greatest Beach Boys song. I think it's in the top 3 though, for sure. Maybe top 5.
Yeah.
But like,
And it's definitely the right song to put on this list.
yeah, and like, I think the Beach Boys are the greatest American rock band of all time. I don't think music sounds the way it does without them. Like it's them and the Ramones are the most important rock bands.
That's awesome.
I love that. All right, so Beach Boys gets a 3. We're shaking our heads disapprovingly, Gavin, but it's okay.
God only knows, man.
God only knows. Fredo, where you want to go?
I don't know if I want to stay with the ones that would surprise you guys. No, I'm gonna go with obvious. I was on this episode. I had a blast with it. And it's the epitome of psychedelic rock and the epitome of psychedelia from this band. It's Tales of Brave Ulysses by Cream.
I got it.
Oh, I love that, but no.
I didn't
Nobody
take
else?
it, but because you picked it, that was a discovery for me. I've never really sat and listened to Disraeli Gears, and
Oh, man.
that song is fucking epic, dude. I thought it was really
Oh
great.
yeah.
Jack Bruce is
Yeah.
one of the
Well,
greatest bass players of all time. Like straight up.
Oh yeah. Well, I it's funny. I just got a autograph, Cream poster autographed by Jack Bruce.
That's fucking rad,
Whoa.
dude.
I'll use that. I'll use that as my picture for.
Yeah, I
when
figured you
send
would.
in picture for this. It's it's just that's, I don't know. There's just something perfect about that song when it comes to psychedelia.
It gets a 2 though. It's
Nobody else, huh?
No,
I
Brian had it.
had it. Like I am not an Eric Clapton fan at all, but I fucking love Cream. Like because of Jack Bruce, really.
Yeah. All right, Brian, where you want to go?
Another one that's for me personally is absolute you have to Joy Division.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Joy Division has been like one of my all-time most favorite bands since I was like 14 years old. I think that Love Will Tear Us Apart is low on their list of great songs.
I agree.
I just couldn't get with the choice. Fredo had all these awesome picks from. I thought your list was really great, Fredo, on that episode. I just couldn't pick the song.
There we
Wow.
go. That's a 3.
I'll tell you, Joy Division, one of two bands, depending on who you believe, that birthed goth music is Joy Division and there's Bauhaus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the reason if it had been Bauhaus, I would have picked Bela Lugosi's Dead. Is that their greatest band? Is the greatest song? No, but when you're talking about literally one of two songs that's giving credit for birthing an entire genre, you got to go with that song.
Yeah.
So
People who don't know Joy Division know that song. Yeah.
I had it.
Yeah, it's 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not fight Joy Division going in the list.
All right. Love Will Tear Us Apart gets a 3. And Gavin.
So I really loved when all the episodes where the bullpen went back and started looking at those early punk bands from England. I thought that the Buzzcocks episode was like exceptionally fun. I thought you guys picked the right song. Fucking great episode, great band, great song. And so I'm going with Ever Fallen in Love by the Buzzcocks.
Yes, sir.
I got it.
No,
Oh, interesting.
I'm the standout on that one.
Yeah, not Fredo. Yeah.
No, that was one that, and it's not that I'm against it. I'm very much for it, and I'd have no problem seeing it go in. It's just that I didn't want to go and pick every show that I was on, Yeah. And so that was one that.
Yeah.
You're so humble
got
for
tossed
that.
aside because of that. Yeah.
This
But
one,
that was a 3.
That got tossed.
yeah, it was a 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got tossed aside for Baby Shakes. I'm sorry, guys.
So this one,
Yeah, that makes sense.
this
makes
one
sense.
was always gonna go on my list because I just love this song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
I just, as I was listening to the list, this one came back up, and I was like, "That was this year." Oh yeah, like this was just never not going on my list. The episode was fun, but like this one, I picked because the song rules. I just love this song, and every time I hear it, it's in my head for days.
Yeah.
So
it's
right
super
now,
fucking catchy.
right now,
Yeah.
circulating in my brain. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm just blasting through this here. I'll pick one based on the episode. I also think, I do think it's like just a great and beautiful song. Fairy Tale in New York, the Pogues.
No.
Yes.
All right.
So, Raider, did you have the Pogues?
Nope.
I thought that episode was exceptional, Justin. Like, I thought that shout out to Chris O, like Mike P and Chris O, and you all did a great job on that episode. Like, there was so much passion for that band. I was supposed to be on that episode, and I could not make it. That wouldn't have been my choice for song, but I get it. And like, it's that song is like the national anthem of England and Ireland. So yeah, great episode.
Yeah, that one, it was both. Like, I love the episode. Again, this is a cult. Mike does not listen to this show. I think Mike is a great panelist. Again, like, he's been doing it for 26 years, so like he should be, like you said, Brian. But like,
he better be.
He's excellent at it, and I wish I could have him on more. No pressure. Nobody clip that out and send it to him saying Justin's talking shit. Like, because I'm not. Nobody will do that. It's okay. All right, it gets a 2. Fredo.
Let's get this one out the way. What was it? Your number 2 show, based on listenership. Let's get Tom Petty, "Running Down a Dream."
Yep. Even though I disagree with the song choice.
I couldn't pick it for that.
I don't have it either.
Oh wow!
It's the wrong song. That's why, man.
I think that's a great song.
It's an odd choice for me. I mean, I get it. It's on his most popular album, but I don't like that over like any of his earlier hits, or even like Into the Great Wide Open, or You Don't Know How It Feels, like anything
Randy,
from Wildflowers.
We should say that Randy had kind of an existential crisis over that pick. He really believed that "You Wreck Me" should be the song.
I think that's a better choice.
That would have been a much more compelling song, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, was this Tom Petty, or was this Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers?
It's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. But we did.
Because that's a Tom Petty album. That's not a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
But
album.
we also did
and
cover.
That really does.
We also covered like 2 of his solo records, I think.
Well, Full Moon Fever is technically a solo record. Everybody except for one member of the Heartbreakers is on it, but it's officially his.
I think if this is a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers show, then this song should be disqualified. And anything from a solo album should be disqualified.
Yeah, well, I mean that technically
Because
that is the full album.
Because if you're going to talk Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers,
Right.
I give you half a dozen songs that I think would have been stronger choices than this.
Yeah, we did that. We had that kind of problem with Elvis Costello because we only did the Attractions albums.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a confusing one.
Yeah,
that was 2.
Yeah, it was 2. Fredo and Brian.
Yeah, and I would really, and if I'd known that at the time, this wouldn't be on my list.
We did 3 Heartbreakers records and 3 Tom Petty. Solo,
he
records, I think
he only has 3 solo records.
Yeah,
Full Moon Fever, Wildflowers, and Highway Companion.
Yeah, I think those. Yeah,
See that you should have done. I mean, the Heartbreakers have what, 5, 6 albums, which I think you could have done those by themselves and pulled out some great songs.
I'm just saying.
Like
I'll say this. I tried to present it that way. Randy was adamant that we put it all into one episode. Just to throw him under
Randy,
the bus.
you're listening. Randy, if you're listening, you were wrong.
I mean,
Tom Petty solo would have been a great quick turnaround. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, you've just completely wiped out so many incredible songs. A lot of them that are better than this choice.
like I get the inverse of that, of like you can't really have an entertaining show with 3 albums to choose from. That's like, it's, you know what I mean? But like the Heartbreakers have a lot more of a diverse, have a lot more
Right,
albums
yeah.
to choose from. So like you can't
Exactly.
do just Tom Petty. It's not going to be as challenging or entertaining.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of lump them together, or you do only Heartbreakers, and then you're cutting
Right.
out his most popular album,
Yes.
like,
That's
which is weird. Like,
it's like doing Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band and Bruce Springsteen's solo.
I couldn't even tell you the difference.
You know, yeah. So,
All right. It gets a 2. It gets to hang around. By the sounds of it, it doesn't have much of a chance past where the discussion we just had.
Shout out to Tom Petty. I love Tom Petty. Rest in peace.
All right, Brian.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Billie Eilish.
Great choice. No.
nope.
Am I the only one?
Was that a no for you as well, Gavin?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I thought that was going to be a 2. That was a little gamesmanship on my part that I failed on. I love Billie
Well, you
Eilish.
can tell it's a panel of middle-aged men.
Yeah, that's also
Yeah.
that's also
it-
true.
That might have come down to the song choice. Because honestly,
I wouldn't say
don't
that's
know
her
enough
best
about
song,
Billie
yeah.
Eilish. I know enough to know that people think she's great. I don't see the big deal. I listened to the one song, and at the end of it, I still don't see the big deal. So I'll chalk that off as.
That's not a good number 1 song, I would say.
I don't remember how we got there to be able to tell you.
Shout out to Alyssa. Alyssa was great on that episode.
Totally. She's always great. Yeah. All right.
Gavin, I love your shout outs, by the way.
I got a lot of them today.
All right. Gavin?
So this is kind of a personal favorite or whatever. I was on this panel. It was really great to be able to do Generation X with John and Randy and Fredo. I gotta say, dude, like, that's Billy Idol's punk band. Like, I missed you on that episode. We threw that together super fast, but I kept thinking about. I was like, if Fredo was here, he'd have my back, man. I thought you would have loved it. Those songs were like right up your alley, dude. Like, such a good cross between like new wave and fun and punk and rock, and like great episode. Oh, and then so that was an honor to be able to join the Randy and John on that. And then there was a major face off at the end with the song Kiss Me Deadly, which we wound up choosing, and Ready Steady Go, which Randy was like throwing down the gauntlet on. So much passion. It came down to a documented, videoed coin flip
Yep.
by John, which I heard is not the last coin flip this year.
Nope.
But so, dude, Kiss Me Deadly is just like, to me, the quintessential teenage song. And it's just such, and one of the best songs of the punk generation, 1978. Had to pick Generation X.
I don't have it, but I Randy threw down a lot of gauntlets this year and lost. Like, in hindsight, could something have been said about, Tom Petty? And, I sided with Jenny on that one because I thought like the easiness of the song we chose, like the ease of entry,
Yeah.
somebody may not have known that it's Tom Petty could kind of access it. I don't remember where I stood on Kiss Me Deadly. I don't remember, because obviously,
down.
yeah, we were coin flip territory. So
I think I would have been on the other side of the coin. Ready, Steady, Go. I think, but that's because of Empire Records that I like that song a little more.
Yeah,
I would have been Ready Steady Go also over
interesting.
Kiss Me Deadly.
All right. So can anybody save Gavin here?
Nope.
All right. Into the bin it goes. All right. All right. I'll do one that I feel like might go into the bin. But again, this is the reason we do the show, like to put people on to new artists. I went with Will Wood, the main character.
No.
Yeah, by the sounds of it.
No, but I will tell you that was a late cut.
No, but what a wacky song.
Yeah.
I loved that song. I really did. But that would have been number 16, honestly.
I thought it was good. Your Weird Al comparison, Justin.
Yeah, he definitely has a Weird Al thing that he does. You know, it's not as, you know, it's not as Weird Al obviously.
Yeah.
Like there's something.
He's just normal Al.
Yeah, it's just normal Al. He's doing. What if Al wrote serious songs? Like Al's originals, I feel like he takes serious, but they're still parody.
Right. Yeah.
Novelty. They're still novelty songs.
Right. But like Will Wood takes out the novelty.
Right.
And goes, "This is what I do," and he's terrific at it.
Here's what I'll tell you, and Justin, I know you've heard me say this before, and this is the reason it was number 16 and didn't go higher. I'm not a fan of cursing to curse.
Fair, yeah.
If there's got to be a reason behind the curse, and I always use the who are you as the example when he screams out toward the end, you know, who the fuck are you? It there's an emphasis. There's, you know, it's a build up to it. The song just had some curses in there that weren't necessary to me. They didn't further the song along. They were just dropped to you know. Let me fill in a word here. Fuck.
Yeah.
To me, that doesn't. I don't like that in a regular song. So
this episode is sponsored by the PMRC.
All right.
I mean, for a guy who says "fuck" every other word, you know.
I mean, I certainly
Rising
fucking
Jake,
Yeah.
All right. Will Wood gets one, goes into the bin. Fredo, where you want to
go? I'm gonna go with the Americana guy, Jason Isbell, and Cover Me Up. I loved him when he was part of Drive By Truckers, and I think he gone solo. I haven't paid enough attention to him once he went solo with the what is it, the 4,000 unit,
400 unit, yeah.
But 400 unit, yeah. But I think this song was amazing.
I don't have it. This is another Gauntlet song that Randy lost.
I didn't pick it, but I really do. I'm not really into a lot of country music or whatever you want to label that, but he's a fucking great songwriter. I like that guy's music a lot.
Yeah. I didn't have it. My best friend loves him. I think his story is so great, and I like everything about him. I didn't pick the song.
Yeah. All right. Brian?
Oh, man, back to me already. All right. CM Punk brought me here. Cult of Personality.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got it.
No.
This is where I throw the flag.
Really?
No.
Living Color? Really?
Yes. Really. 100%.
You just hate guitar? Is that
it? I'm just fucking tired of it. Talk about a song that's in the zeitgeist. This is a song that fucking CM Punk didn't fucking run away with. Maybe. I think they have this really came down to this song. The minute I saw this song, I was like, no, absolutely not. People can hear this fucking song anywhere at any time.
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't belong on this list. You're not bringing anything new to the conversation by putting this song on this list. No.
I mean, for me, I just can't not give props to Living Color anytime they're like I get a chance.
Oh no, give him props. and if you had another song, I probably at least would have considered it.
Okay.
I can't.
I mean, again, a no is a no, and there is no arguing it. But I can talk about why I picked it, and it's just it's a great fucking song,
right? Like I've heard it a million times. That's not their best song by any stretch, but it's iconic. It's
iconic. It's again accessibility. I believe was why we ended up there. I don't think we had a lot unanimous, and that was
I could see
the
that.
one.
Yeah.
So it kind of got there because what brought us to the dance, what made us do this band. I agree. Like
Right.
there was songs that were better,
Yeah. They show off their talent more in
Right.
a lot of other stuff.
but God, every time I hear this song, fuck, I love this song.
Vernon Reid is underrated as fuck, man. Like, for real.
Also true.
Yeah.
And that's also true.
Yep, I agree with you. But again,
Song choice.
this is one song. I hear that opening riff, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, I see CM Punk, and I hear the song, and then I see him Punk, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, and you get the fuck out
You
of
got
here.
big Drew McIntyre energy right now.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. Oh, that I hate that. But,
Sorry.
yeah, it happens. That's what it's about. All right.
Mhm.
Gavin?
So I'm gonna stay on my bullpen classic punk lane here. I was supposed to be on the Jam episode, but I got COVID and I was like down for the count. I just thought that episode was really great, but this is just kind of a selfish pick. Like, I fucking love the Jam so much, and like, as Fredo, as like the years go on, they're the band that I listen to the most out of the Pistols, the Clash, the Damned, the Buzzcocks. Like, I keep discovering new songs by them, and like, just think they're the most underrated of that first wave. And what a fucking band, and what a great episode. Town Called Malice. It's a song, great song.
Yes.
No, I don't got it.
I don't have it either, but
Oh, we
the
got
Jam
three?
is also fucking tight.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
Yeah, I agree with you, with the exception of I think the most underrated band was the Damned. Based on the hype they got when they came out, but the Jam is definitely right up there. And what an incredible forgotten band. Like,
Yeah.
people just don't think about them, and they should get more.
Yeah,
more love.
they're like musicians.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
anybody who plays or knows
Yeah.
about music knows them.
A three-piece, too, which, you got to be on point. You got nowhere to hide in a three-piece. Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, right.
Don't I
A
know it.
three-piece punk band.
Yeah.
Fuck
A
yeah.
three-piece punk band.
Yeah.
I
And
you can't.
what you were saying
Yeah,
about
okay.
starting, they started, it wasn't as big in this country, but they started that second wave mod movement
Yep.
that like swept the UK for years. They were huge in the
Mhm.
UK. Huge, yeah.
All right. 2 it is. It gets to hang around for a bit. I'm going to go with one where I feel like we really did the band justice, because we're trying to kind of change the conversation about the band, because they're known for a song that I think a lot of people don't like. And this song is great. Fountains of Wayne, Radiation Vibe.
I don't have it, but that singer songwriter is brilliant. Rest in peace. I think he died of COVID, right?
Yes.
I believe. Yeah, such a great songwriter. He did all the music in That Thing You Do, which is one of my favorite movies.
Also, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah.
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 And
I don't have it, but I have like 5 honorable mentions, and that was one of them, Justin, for exactly what you just said. Like, I forgot how fucking great that song is and how fun it is. And like, shout out to the panel of Peter and Christian and Brian C. Like, that was just a really fun episode and great song.
That guy writes a hell of a pop song, man.
Yeah.
He really does.
he also helped Sarah Silverman write The Bedwetter, the musical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Before he passed.
That guy's so
Hey.
fucking great.
I will never forget an interview I heard about him, that I heard with him, where he said, "Yeah, it only took us 10 years to become overnight sensations
Yeah.
when they put out, Stacy's Mom."
And it's funny because Stacy's Mom's all right. It is what it is. But like, that is
It's
not
a novelty song. Man.
It's novelty, and
Yeah.
it's not them. Like,
Right.
sound wise
Right.
or anything. Like, that is not Fountains of Wayne at all. And if you put that out there and people kind of go, ugh, pop punk band.
Yeah.
No, they're not. I
Like-
mean, look, I love me some pop punk.
Like it sounds like it could have been done by Bowling for Soup.
Right,
which I
exactly.
don't wish on anybody.
They're not that.
Hey, no, you know what? If you didn't do that episode, let's get on it. I think Bowling for Soup is a better band than you guys give it credit for.
Maybe. I mean, the only song I've heard from them is 1985. So I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard more. I'm not a fan.
I think they actually covered Stacy's mom. I'm not kidding. I think they did.
Somebody somewhere
a lot
is
of
getting
people
their
covered
wings.
Stacy's mom.
Yeah. See, 1, 2,
I
3.
get nothing for that.
Hey-o. All
Thank
right.
you.
Fredo, where you want to go besides mom's jokes?
I'm gonna go with a band. It's a band. Let me put the emphasis on it's a band. Because I had to do this emphasis a bunch during the show, and that's the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
I love that. I don't have it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Great song. I don't have it.
I don't
Good
have it.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not hot take time. I'm not a Jimi Hendrix guy.
Mm.
Like, he's a phenomenal guitar player. And I have a lot of I think his story is really interesting. I don't care for his music at all. I can recognize that it's good,
Mm-hmm.
and I see why people like it, but it doesn't do anything for me.
I get it.
I would love to see him play live, absolutely. Obviously it's not
Obviously
possible,
can't, yeah.
but I would have absolutely done
gonna say, that's
anything to
not
go
gonna
see him live if that was a possibility. But
Mhm.
I'm never going to buy his records.
I get that.
Yeah.
I
No, I
very
get
much
it.
get that. You're looking at Mr. I'm never going to listen to the Beatles. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, I just had to make sure that, again, Jimi Hendrix was part of two bands, Jimi Hendrix Experience,
In the Band of Gypsies.
Band of Brothers, Band of the Gypsies, excuse me. And the Jimi Hendrix Experience is what everybody calls Jimi Hendrix, and
Mhm.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we got to give credit to the white guys in the band, man.
They're very good, though. they do take it to the next level. All right.
We
Brian.
don't give credit to white guys anymore, man.
That's true. That's true. Where you want to go, Brian?
I'm gonna go with Wham.
Really?
Yeah, I love George Michael. He's one of my favorite
Oh.
artists of all time,
I love that is coming up in conversation. I
and
really
it's
do.
one of the gayest songs ever written, which is why
Also
I love it
true.
even more. Like,
I didn't have it, but that's one of my 5 honorable mentions. That episode was awesome. Like, I loved how Justin, you really were like, we're gonna fucking take this seriously. Like, we're
dude,
gonna look at
Wham has
and what they did and really give them their flowers. And like, Fredo, you brought it that episode. It was so fun. That was a great episode.
Wham is fantastic.
They really are. And
They have way more hits than you realize.
They
bangers.
have that, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
Like it. Spoilers. I don't have Culture Club. But the only reason I bring that up is because when we did Culture Club, I was hoping for Wham, and
Yeah.
it's
Right.
not.
that's another one that was,
Yeah.
better in hindsight.
Yeah. So, can anybody save
yeah.
Brian with Wham?
No, I wish I could. And
You
it's
straight
funny because
motherfuckers.
when we talk about fun, when it comes to episodes, the Band of Go-Go's always comes up.
Yes,
But if we never did the Go-Go's, then Wham would be the one that would come up when we talk about fun.
absolutely. Because it was a blast. It was so
Yeah.
much fun listening to Wham, and I mean, I guess like when you think about their hits, especially "Wake Me Up Before You Go,"
Yeah.
like, duh.
Everything She Wants is I
Yeah.
think my favorite.
But
Well-
I should have known going in that it was going to be fun. I don't know why. Like I thought
Yeah.
it was
Or
going to
Freedom.
be stuff that I wasn't going to be
Look.
into.
You can try to not like Wham,
They gotta
but
get-
they're gonna get you at
It's
some
true.
point. Like,
And you know what? They're a focus of us every year. At Christmas, everybody plays Whamageddon.
Yeah.
With Last Christmas, and when you figure that's not a bad Christmas song. I mean, if there's any song we should be trying to avoid, it's the fucking Mariah Carey song.
no, I love that one. That's the gayest song
But
ever made.
it's just funny how much that song gets played. Yeah, maybe if we would have picked that song, I don't know.
People,
I love
a lot of
Fredo.
people have
Fredo-
covered Last Christmas. I
Fredo was
believe
great.
Taylor Swift did
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah. All right. Wham, unfortunately, into the bin. I'm down to the last four. We're just going to play it out instead of dumping out. So, Gavin, where you want to go?
I'm gonna pick one that nobody will have. So I'm picking the Go Betweens from Australia.
Love
The song
that.
"Cattle and Cane." For one thing, Adam is my guy. Adam really brought it that episode. This song is kind of like a national anthem of Australia. I just think it's an incredible band and an incredible song that'll fly under most people's radar. I've been listening to the Go Betweens since I was in high school, and like I keep going back and back to them and keep discovering more and more stuff. And so this is just kind of a public service announcement for the Go Betweens.
I can't save you, but I
Nope.
do want to mention that the Go Betweens was one of my favorite episodes of the year.
I'll have to do like,
Nice.
deep dive them.
It was the music was fun. It, it was Adam and Gavin was the panel. Both guys came with information, and it was just fun. Like it was just a really good episode.
Tight. Yeah, I missed. I mean, I know I complain about it jokingly every time I'm on here. What a pain in the ass this show is, but I do miss doing it, man. Like I'm so glad you have so many people on the show now. Like I think there was probably a little period in being where like I was needed on the show
All the time. Yeah.
but now I'm not at all. Like I could disappear for a whole year and like nobody even knows. You know what I mean? Except for Gavin, apparently.
Yeah, I missed you now.
Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, Cattle and Cane goes into the bin. We're back around to me. I'm gonna pick a personal favorite for me that I assume nobody will have. But this was a band that is, when you listen to it, shouldn't be a Justin band, but something about it, like,
Oh, I'm curious now.
really kind of just hit me in all the right ways. I've listened to them quite a bit since then, as much as I can. I'm going with Springtime by Leatherface.
Yes,
Awesome.
I do not have it, but
dude,
that
made
you
my
described it
list
perfectly.
purely on like discovery. Like that song fucking tore my head off. It's such a great song, and then you start to research that band, and they're really interesting, and like England fucking loves them. They're kind of like Fredo. They're kind of like a more melodic like Motorhead, like kind of a cross between like Husker Du and Motorhead, and like
That's a great
Really?
description, actually.
furious fucking punk band, dude. Like so great. Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely points in that discography where I'm like, did Lemmy do a side project? He
Yeah.
definitely.
Lil Lemmy.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
I'll take that too. Like, of all the songs that I put out there,
That's
that
pretty
was-
great that you got 2 out of that.
I thought for sure that was in the bin. So, all right, Fredo.
Shout outs to John Cena and to
I'm already with
Wham.
you.
Do you want to taste it?
I love it.
Oh,
I put this on specifically because of you, Fredo. I was like, this is a Fredo. If Fredo is a song, it's this song. Like, it's a forever banger, dude.
When I first heard that song, all I could think of is how the fuck was I into heavy metal and hair bands and I missed this song?
Yeah, dude. It's
Like during
it's
the
perfect.
80s. Because that I mean, oh my god, what a time travel song.
Mhm.
And actually when we started to listen to the band and in preparation for that, I mean this wasn't a one shot. They're a fucking good band.
Like I admit, I don't know any other songs. That's the only song on theirs I know. And I was like, it's that good that I have to put it on my top 15. Like it's undeniable. Like you can't listen to that song and be like, it's all right.
That's
It gets you going,
very
dude.
true.
It really
Yeah.
does. Like
Well, and then it has the advantage of, you mentioned Peacemaker or John Cena and Peacemaker, one of the greatest intros to a
Dude.
show ever. Period.
Oh fuck yeah.
what a
Yes.
perfect show.
Yeah.
What a perfect show. Like John Cena is like he's kind of an inspiration for me as far as like physical.
He
Like,
really is what The Rock
he's-
thinks he is.
Right, but he's so funny. Just the scenes where he's dancing around his underwear. I was like, he has so much confidence in how to use his body as a comedic performer. I really respect it.
Yeah,
like
man.
I think he's funny as shit. I think he's really talented. I couldn't, and I don't even have gotten to his wrestling work. You know what I mean? Like just as a person and an actor,
Yeah.
I think he's great.
Yeah. Love me some Cena.
I do too.
He was great in.
So how many people
Trainwreck.
got him?
no.
I don't either. So it gets a 2. All that.
I'm glad I put it on for Fredo,
oh.
and he's the only one who backs me up on that
Yeah.
too.
I appreciate it. And these twos are going to be coming back, so
Yeah, for sure.
haven't heard the last of that one.
All right, Brian.
All right, I'm gonna go with a whiff. I'm gonna go with Wolf Like Me.
Ooh. Oh, I love you so much. I wish I was there to back you up. God.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you on that
All
one.
right.
So, yeah, shout out to Jenny. Like that was a great episode. Like I love every episode that Jenny's ever on. And yeah, that was just Adam was great on that, and Ben. Really interesting band, right?
Yeah.
Very much so, yeah.
Brian, like, yeah,
I agree with
4AD band, great record label. Yeah,
I agree
Hell
with
yeah.
like the song choice too. I think that's like the perfect representation of that band.
Get
cool
in them.
song.
Yeah.
It should be noted that was Ben's first like real episode.
Yeah.
He was on the Radiohead. You did Radiohead Championship Edition with him, and this was his first foray into
Hell yeah.
actual Deprogrammed.
I love TV on
so-
radio, man.
Yeah, man.
That
know,
album specifically is like fucking gold.
Some
Yeah.
of these songs I wish like I would have given another listen, and some of them, I won't say TV on the radio is one of them, but some of them I didn't give another listen because I didn't want to make this hard because this is supposed to be like breezy. That's probably one of them. Like, if I would have had 20, that would have made it.
Go
for sure.
your next song.
Same thing with me. Same thing with me.
Careful You. Was that in that conversation?
I think so.
That's I would say number 2 is like that's a definitive song for them.
All right, Wolf Like Me is in the convo. Gavin.
Hey, can you see if I put something in the chat, Justin? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put something in the chat. But I don't know if I'm gonna find anybody on this one. This was another discovery for me. Like I know who Sebeda is for sure, but Brand New Love was just such a great song, and John and Christian just brought so much passion for the band. And it was weird that Christian was so into them. Sebeda feels so American, and like they just did a great job. So. Brand New Love, Sebeda.
I love that. I don't
Nope.
have it, but I love that. Again, that one really should, like, you talk about bands that are Justin. Sebeda is a Justin band through and through.
Yeah.
I really probably should have had that. It is funny, like, that you point that out, that, I mean, Christian is very much into a lot of American bands. He's from Wales, but, like, he talks about it. He just kind of found a lot of these American bands and kind of he likes American football too, like not the band, like the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's weird when
Is there a band called American Football?
there is. Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I was just about to ask that.
There is. We
The
actually,
shitty Beatles. Are they any good?
they're terrible.
So not just a clever name.
There is a band called American Football. We did them on the show last year or the year. I think it was the year before actually. Midwest
couldn't be last year. They weren't on the list.
Yeah, Midwest emo.
We should start a band called Fantasy League.
I'm into
That's
it.
actually a pretty tight band name.
Yeah, it
Fantasy
really
League.
is. I mean, it would make sense too because, like, if you're doing a fantasy draft of local musicians, I mean, I wouldn't really be in that, but like, I could be your last draft pick. Like,
Look, man,
Mr.
somebody
Irrelevant.
has to get picked last. Okay,
That's me. That is me.
Hey, if you get picked last, you still got picked.
That's right.
exactly.
I guess technically I probably would be more part of the dispersal draft where, hey, there's like 5 guys left. Let's put them somewhere.
You're in the draft like the movie The Replacements.
Yes,
like you're
exactly.
you're the scab guitarist.
Yes, I so am.
This guy crossed the
I
picket
just
line.
want
Put
you
him
to
in.
know this, Justin. That you were actually back when I was on the radio. You were part of this thing that I wanted to do when I promoted my first local show
Mm-hmm.
at the Norva. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to do the song Big Bottom by Spinal
Oh
Tap
hell yeah!
Oh, nice.
and have a bunch of local bassists play on it.
Oh man, I would have
And,
definitely done that.
and you were on that list
Nice.
of guys to sit there and play bass.
All right.
It would be like
I'm
15 of us.
down to my last 3 here. Some of us will know this joke, and some of us won't. Tool, 46 and 2.
Yes.
I do have it.
Hey.
No.
Okay, we'll take that 3. Interesting.
What's the joke? So tell me the joke.
Just there's a bad cover of
Yeah.
it floating
Yeah,
out.
there's a terrible covers that we listened to one time years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We'll take that as a 3. But like, again, reasons why I love this show is Tool is a band that I kind of had written off because of the Tools that like him.
I like Tool. I don't like anybody who likes Tool.
Right. And I mentioned this on the episode is like, it was really easy to separate myself from Tool because there were a lot of obnoxious people in my life that were all about Tool and were real Tools about it.
I bet their favorite movie is Boondock Saints.
Yes. And, it was nice to come back and revisit them, and especially Anima. Anima really is a great record.
It's a great record, dude. It really, I mean, Lateralis is as well.
Yeah.
Like,
but what's funny is because that was the line when Lateralis came out. That's when they got worse.
That's their last great record to me.
The people that love Tool when Lateralis came out. Ooh, I told the story on the episode, so of the people listening presently, Gavin is the only person who's heard this story. If you didn't listen to the Tool episode, this is a new story for you, but I have to tell it because we're there. I had somebody tell me once, because we were doing a sound check at somebody's house, like a band that we used to play shows with. His dad ran sound, so he was testing out his new sound equipment. We went and did a sound check for him, and in between takes, I said something about, I love the Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan, I think, is a great singer. And the guy goes, does he have perfect pitch? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what is the... Maybe James Keenan has perfect pitch. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
And?
So does Mike
He also
Patton.
plays it. He also hides behind a screen in a diaper.
Yes,
He was
he
the
does.
fucking...
I mean, I like Maynard a lot because he also hates Tool fans.
Yes.
So, like, I feel like anytime I see like a person with a Tool shirt, they're just advertising for their personality.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't like the band, you just are a Tool.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, like, look.
But they're incredibly talented. I mean,
they are.
I think they are one of the tightest 4 pieces in musical history.
Yeah,
Like,
it's one of those things where, like, if the only comparison I can make is Led Zeppelin because I can recognize that Led Zeppelin are talented musicians. I can recognize that those are good records. Just it's not for me.
right.
Right.
I like Tool more than I like Led Zeppelin.
If-
But for like, I respect it, but I'm more of a Black Sabbath guy.
If Tool didn't come out in the 90s, it would be the exact same thing for me as far as like the way I view Led Zeppelin. Like if Tool was that, the difference is I lived through Tool coming.
Yeah.
If I would have lived through Led Zeppelin and people treated it the same exact way, then I would feel the same exact way about Tool that I do about Led Zeppelin. I think I made that make sense.
No, that makes sense. It makes sense.
All right.
I saw Tool at Bonnaroo in the early aughts, in the late aughts, excuse me. And I remember walking out halfway through going, what the fuck is this shit?
They get real
And then
jam
I saw
baby.
Tool. Yeah, and then I saw Tool about 7 years ago. And I thought they were great in concert. So I have a love-hate relationship with them. They're fans, just like you guys. But the album Undertow got me through my first divorce.
That's great.
Undertow is really good.
So
Yeah. I mean, there's no bad
a
Tool album.
fucking great album. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm very when it comes to, but you picked the right song for
Yeah.
that one because that's
Like I've seen them 3 times over the years, twice on the Lateralis tour and then once on the 10,000 Days tour. So they're like, phenomenal. Like again, it's just the fans, man.
Yeah.
It's like Quentin Tarantino. Like I love his movies, but I hate everybody who likes them.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fredo, where you want to go? We got to be getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, I'm almost out, man.
yeah. I got 3 songs
I
left.
got 2 left.
Let's go with another band that's a discovery for me, which I really like this song, the Phoenix Foundation and Bright Gray.
Oh, well.
I almost added that to my list on the way here.
I got it.
I don't have it. That was a really good song.
That is a good discovery. Like I also discovered that for the first time.
And if I actually did a decent edit here, you won't even know that I edited. But like,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
We've been talking this whole time.
this entire time. I just wanted to say before we moved on to the next one about the Phoenix Foundation, I thought that was going to go in the bin. I picked it because
Really?
Well, yeah, nothing to do with song, the song choice, nothing to do with even really the band. It's one of the lesser known bands, but like, I feel like my Aussie crew, they never get the love, like specifically that one, Josh and Jamie, like, because they do a lot of episodes together. And I feel like it never shows up in the numbers. It never shows up in the votes. But, like, they're a great panel. They're a lot of fun. They've been best friends since high school. So, like, and it really comes through on the episodes. And I wanted to give them some love. And to me, of the songs of the, I think you said 3 episodes they did last year, that one really kind of was close to a Justin vein. So I was like, I feel like this one fits me and gets me to convey that Josh and Jamie rule
That's great.
As a panelist.
And they have the Fredo stamp of approval, so that counts for a lot on the show.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Josh was on another panel too without Jamie, but I can't remember which one it was.
It was Caven.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So just to let everybody know, I'm down to my last pick. And Brian, you're up.
All right. This is going to whiff, but I want to give them a shout out. This is one of my favorite pop songs ever written. The.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
God, I love that.
I
And
was on that episode. And I didn't pick it.
Say that again?
This is the day.
No, I don't have.
I figured it wouldn't catch, but they're one of my favorite underrated bands that nobody knows.
They are terrific.
Yeah, you'll be making Adam happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I really love the. I almost picked "This Is the Day" just on the strength of the song.
I love that song, and also Empire Records brought me there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
GTA 5 brought me there.
yeah. When like that was one of my sister and I's favorite movies. Like I love Empire Records. That's my second reference.
Shout
to
out
it
to
today.
GTA 5.
That's right. That's right. All right, Gavin.
I'm going to pick my favorite episode of the year. Perhaps I'm a little biased, but I took the song Ice Blink Luck by the Cocteau Twins.
So good.
Adam and I, that was just a great episode for me. Adam and I were kind of doing like polite battle the whole time.
Yeah.
Based on Fredo, it was like based on where we entered the band, like I was in the first half of the catalog and he was in the second. And then Justin was like, I might be screwing this up, but everything Justin picked was like a single or a fan favorite. Like I thought everybody did just such a great job on that episode, and I really loved it.
That's just funny how you said that a polite battle,
Yeah.
which is exactly what I would expect from Cocteau Twins fans. I hate the band personally. I don't
Oh, man.
I don't like them at all. I don't think I've never liked any of their music. But that's exactly what I would think if 2 Cocteau Twin fans got into a fight.
Yeah.
Very respectful.
Yeah. You gotta do more drugs, Fredo. More drugs.
Right, exactly. Marcus the Queensbury rules when you get into a discussion.
So that's very clearly a no from Fredo. Can you save him, Brian?
No, I cannot. But I do love the Cocteau Twins, though.
All right. This is our last chance at a unanimous, and I don't think we've got the numbers.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna get it. I was a fucking idiot.
Blood Buzz, Ohio, the National.
Nope.
Yes.
Hey,
I have it
hey,
because I was on that episode.
Because you
I did it
Oh.
specifically because I was on that one.
I said the word cold like 8 million times when we did that episode, but like
'Cause they sound cold.
because they sound cold.
Because they are. Because they're from fucking Ohio.
Yeah, and I feel like it really perfectly encapsulates the National well. And I grabbed that one because I feel like we did a really good job displaying
Yes.
the band.
Yes. I didn't care at all about the National, and like the passion of the panel. Brian, I thought you were great on that
Oh,
episode.
thanks, man.
You got and shout out to Ann. She was awesome too. Clearly, like so much passion for the band. It made me want to hear the band, and I was like, I hope I like this song because I wanted to vote for it. And the song was really great. So it made it in there.
Yeah, they do a hell of a lot more than I did.
Luke was his first episode as well. He was the other panelist on that episode.
Right.
Like they're into them like I'm into Radiohead.
Yeah.
Like they know everything about
They
them.
were
Yeah.
serious fans. So Luke, we hope to have you back. And I think Ann signed up for a couple things.
She's
so.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Did she also
Cool.
do Radiohead? Who?
Ann was also on Radiohead
Yeah.
Championship Edition. Yep.
Yeah, she's
Which
cool,
was
man.
so fun. That was amazing. Yeah.
All right. So that's me out. Fredo?
Are we dumping out?
Depending on how many you have
I got
left.
2. I got 2 left.
Yeah, just dump them out. Why not?
All right. We'll start with the one that I was on. The band with the weight.
Oh, great song.
That's a great song.
That's a no.
A polite no.
Yeah. And then fits in the tantrum. Don't gotta work it out.
Oh, I like that.
Unexpected, but good. I have a funny story about the weight.
That's another no. Hold on. Let me mark this here. Okay, go ahead.
Like 2 years ago, I was hanging out with this woman, and there was a cover band playing it on like Porchella or something, where they did the thing on their porch.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "This song makes you think of college." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, because I took so many loads."
You said what?
Because I took so many loads, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in love with you." What are you doing for the rest of your life?
Oh my god. That's kind of great.
It was great, man.
God, that's kind of great.
I heard that she sounded a little bit like Norm Macdonald.
You know.
It was like, I took so many loads. Oh, man.
God, fuck.
Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald.
That's right.
I'm gonna say that every episode, probably.
Kind of have to.
Yeah, man.
Pay the respects.
I'm so sad that Norm Macdonald is dead.
All right, so you have a chance to kind of throw a couple more here in the conversation, Brian. How many you got left?
I have one left, but I have a couple honorable mentions. I have to give a shout out to the Cranberries.
Okay.
I love Dolores O'Riordan, rest in peace.
Yeah.
She has written some of my songs that are very personal for me.
Yeah.
I did not pick them on this list because I knew it was kind of a moot point. You know what I mean? When it's competing against the Beach Boys and, But I also picked, I have a double Maynard list because I have Perfect Circle.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a great Perfect Circle song.
That's a great album. Like, they don't have a bad one, but.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, much like Tool, they, some bands put out like 10 records. They're smart. They put out a good record instead of just trying to bang one out the next year.
Make it one when you feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the news officially submitted into the conversation, but goes right back out.
Also, shout out to Boy George as well.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Gavin, what
EJ,
you got anything left?
Okay, I'll run through this really quick. I picked Fredo's Bikini Kill episode.
That was really hard
Lizen.
to put in there.
Yeah, Lizen was great. John did a great intro on the band, and I just think we need this band right now more than ever.
Absolutely.
I think that it's just If you don't know Bikini Kill, give Rebel Girl. Rebel Girl's such a fucking great song.
Yeah,
you guys picked the best song. The Pinhead Gunpowder episode was really great. Yeah. That was a discovery for me. Losers of the Year is such a fantastic song. Oh, dude, Justin, I picked the Bush episode.
Hell yeah.
I almost
Brian,
did.
Brian, Peter, and Christian. I thought that you guys were like, fuck the haters and just did a really great episode on a band that gets, I don't know why they get so maligned either. Bush was awesome.
That was the album, the Greedy Flag, like that second album is fucking fire.
Yeah.
Like
right.
that. Yeah. You like swallow.
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode by that panel, by the Brian, Peter, Christian, Justin panel.
Sounds like a folk band.
And then I took, for the Australian guy, Justin, I took the Methyl Ethyl song. I just liked it better than the Phoenix Foundation song.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Shadowboxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then those guys were great. And then my honorable mentions, I want to say that I thought the Imagine Dragons episode was so great with the kids, with Jules and Lexi and Chris O. At the end, I couldn't pick the song, you know.
Yeah.
But it was just such a lovely episode. It was just really cool. And my last two honorable mentions.
It was Chris's kid, Chris's, I think, oldest, and my youngest.
Oh,
yeah.
It really was the kids.
It truly was the kids. Yeah.
That would have been my no.
Yeah.
If I had that veto, I'd be like, nope.
I mean, it is funny that band, they're fine. You know what I mean? They're fine. But there was no way I loved that episode because I got to do it with one of my children.
Of course.
But like, I knew that the song and band didn't really have a chance here. So yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. It was really cool. And then my last two shout outs, the Baroness episode with Brandon and Talbert was really good. And I don't even like metal, but I thought it was just really
I was surprised to see Baroness on here, actually.
Yeah.
I like them.
Episode. And I want to shout out Waxahachie just because that song, Hollow Bedroom, is so good. Like, I wish it could have made my list.
A couple things to point out. I should point out that you should listen to the Baroness episode because one of my favorite jokes of the year happened on that episode. Talbert and I, like, we were trying to figure out how to say the band name.
Yeah.
We settled on Baroness. And we kept saying Baroness, and Brandon was like, "Stop saying that." So that was fun. It should also be pointed out that the Pinhead Gunpowder episode was David's first episode of the year, first episode ever. So he was a new guy this year. So he's since done a couple other punk bands.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go give John and Randy their props here and let's hear their lists? Or are we gonna wait?
You know what? Hold on.
Yeah, I want to see if they have Big Star too. That would have been a unanimous
I guarantee
six-way.
you that John has Big Star. I haven't read his list. I've purposefully tried to avoid it. Man, it got buried under a bunch of other messages. All right, so for John's, Big Star was his number one. Ballad of El Goodo. One of the great underappreciated bands of all time. Tragic story influenced everyone that came after.
Oh yeah.
He had Joy Division, Love Will Tear Us Apart. Beach Boys, God Only Knows, of course, and his only note was a classic.
Yeah.
4, Uncle Tupelo, No Depression. 5 was Bikini Kill, Rebel Girl.
Oh.
Number 6, Jane's Addiction, which none of us picked.
I'm surprised nobody brought that up.
I am too. Like, I kind of thought that.
I love Mountains.
I got to see it
song.
before he punched Dave Navarro. It was like 3 days before that happened.
Yeah.
I will say, great show. That a band I really don't care for. I do like that song. That's the only song of theirs I like, the Mountain song.
That's one of the few bands I ever walked out on.
Interesting.
And that was on this past tour.
Oh, that's why.
I went there. I saw Love and Rockets.
Yeah, Love Rockets are great.
Love and Rockets. They did a
love
great show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went there for
Love
Love
and great
Rockets.
show, and then Jane's Addiction got on. And 2 songs later, I looked at my wife and said, "We got a hell of a drive from Portsmouth to Fredericksburg."
We were at the same show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 7, Sebadoh. Number 8, Dr. Dre. Number 9, Fountains of Wayne, Radiation Vibe. One of the bands that would not exist without Big Star, but one of those one-hit wonder bands from the 90s that carved out a decent career. Number 10 was Leatherface. Number 11, The Go-Betweens. 12
Nice.
12 was Waxahachie. 13, The Jam, Town Called Malice.
Nice.
14, Buzzcocks, and 15, Hepcat. I got to point out this was his note. You can't hear the song and not be in a good mood. And then he said it was a sentimental pick too because one of the singers passed right after we recorded.
Was that the Hepcats?
That was Hepcat, yeah. All right. And then here's Randy didn't give any notes. He just gave me a list of 15. Baby Shakes was on his.
Yes.
Tom Petty, of course. Wigwam.
Hell yeah.
Yes, boy. Him and I are 3 for 3.
Jason Isbell.
My top 3 of those 3.
Jason Isbell's his
Yep,
next
4
pick.
for 4.
Hepcat.
No.
Beach Boys. Dr. Dre.
Mhm.
Pogues. Joy
Nice.
Division. Living Color. He was on that episode, so
Who didn't have Joy Division? Gavin?
yeah.
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 Which is hilarious because they're my favorite.
You were literally the one holdout.
The one
from
out of
Holman. Yeah.
all these lists that have come out, yeah. Living Color, Tool, Buzzcocks, The Band, Jimi Hendrix,
Yep.
and The National.
Yep.
Interesting. That
Oh,
he
hell
had The
yeah.
National,
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'm surprised. Well, I am, and I'm not surprised that we have like 7 or 8 songs both
Yeah.
on our list.
All right, so our only one unanimous was Big Star, The Ballad of El Goodo.
Oh, wait! Before we go into that,
Uh-huh.
what was your absolute no?
Yeah, I don't think I had one this year. You know,
You gotta do them. Come on. You can't keep making me out to be the bad guy.
well, look, man,
You're doing a good job out of yourself.
the thing is you I feel like you can do it easier because you're just listening to the song. Like I'm taking in the discography, I'm doing the episode, so it's almost all of these are more than the song for me. So it's like,
Well, look, like if you would have said Jesus Jones, there's nobody would have been fucking angry at you.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, that's by the way, shout out to Jesus Jones.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe if all of you guys for some reason had Jesus Jones, then yeah, I probably would have been like, nah.
I think I get Jesus Jones and Jesus and the Mary Chain confused.
Well, Jesus,
Oh yeah, it's a big difference.
yeah,
bro.
Jesus Jones is right here, right now.
Yeah.
And Jesus and Mary Chain is just like honey, which is my favorite song. of theirs. Anyway,
I'm very proud of nobody picking less than Jake. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
I mean, maybe I would have, if again for some reason everybody kind of was in on Culture Club, I may have been like, nah, like even though I love,
You gotta
I
do
I
those
disagree with that song.
beforehand.
well, that's the problem is
You gotta do.
there isn't a song where I'd have been like, no, I don't think this belongs in the conversation. Again, like I lived it. Like I put it in this conversation.
Yeah.
I was part of why it's here. So it's hard to separate that. I mean, there's been a couple that I like. Rolling Stones was not last year, the year before. That was my veto. I vetoed that.
That would have been mine too, yeah.
I mean, I vetoed it for reasons bigger than Rolling Stones, but like all right. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. I feel like we just take these, right?
Move them up,
Yeah.
man. Beach Boys
Yep.
Joy Division got to go.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, another stat. We picked 36 of the 51 episodes. So 71, we covered 71% of the episodes.
Yeah. See, and
Wow.
that to me is really,
That's crazy, man.
but that's why,
Like, exciting.
that's why there's so many, ones, like because it's not just one artist that we're covering. Like we're covering a year's worth of artists. So, all
So, wait before you get Gavin. Let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out to the bands that didn't get they got no love.
Okay. Men I Trust, Baroness, Jane's Addiction, Hepcat, All, the band that came from the Descendants, Uncle Tupelo, Less Than Jake, Waxahachie, Don K. Sampson, Imagine Dragons, Cave In, which is weird because they got a lot of votes.
yeah.
Jesus Jones, Fredo's favorite, Cranberries, Culture Club, Live, and that's it.
Yep. That's it.
Well, first of all, I just wanted to hear you say Jesus Jones.
Also, another
Live
shout out
is
to Ben I Trust.
as popular as that band was. I can't believe Live didn't get a mention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say this, like that episode, much like the Bush one, really kind of well, Bush didn't do it because I liked Bush, but like it recalibrated my thoughts on Live. I don't love them.
I I need that. Like,
Throwing Copper's a good record.
They're just one of those bands. I'm just like, I found out one of my good buddies really loves that band. I was like, oh man, you do have a flaw.
We're
It's
not
like,
friends
it's like
anymore,
seeing
dude.
God bleed. You're like, oh no.
I'll say this: they're not a band that I'm going to like frequently revisit. Throwing Copper is a good record. It rightfully gets.
All right,
its
hold on.
love.
Full stop though. Live, because they can't be live.com. Their website, I don't know if you're aware of this, is freaksforlive.com.
Okay, now based on that, I gotta tell you my live story.
Okay.
So Ed Kowalczyk, or whatever, however you pronounce
Yeah.
his last name. So they played at the Norva, and a bunch of I feel like I told this story to somebody recently. And they were hanging out at a bar called Fahrenheit after the Norva, after their show. And one of the guys from the Norva who had met him comes up to him, he's like, hey, Torres, come over here. I've got somebody I want you to meet. And so he drags me across this crowded bar, and there's Ed. And he's like, hey, Ed, this is Torres. Torres, this is Ed. He's the lead singer of Live. And I was like, yeah, I know who he is. Ed was talking to this girl. And the guy who introduced us obviously had been bothering him all fucking day. And so Ed turns to me. He's like, hey, it's nice to meet you. And I said, it's nice to meet you too. And then he gave me this look with his eyes. It's like, can I go back to talking to this girl? and I was like, it's great to meet you. Hey, I see you're busy. I want to tell you, love the show, love your music. Thanks for taking a couple seconds. He's like, and this relief in his voice, like, man, it was my pleasure. I appreciate it. You take care. As he was like, ooh, thank God this wasn't going to be this long, drawn out thing. Let me go back to this girl. But
Now
that's one
back
of those
to
memories
getting
that will
laid.
just like, it's like just dug into my brain because of the fact that I'm big on don't be a dick to your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're the people who made you, who afforded you this lifestyle that you live. But I'm also big on, hey, don't
bother people while they're
trying to
eating.
get laid.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't bother people in the
fact that
bathroom.
my buddy, that my buddy introduced me to him, and he took 2 seconds to say, hey, nice to meet you, thank you for the support. But I'm also glad that I was fucking smart enough to understand body language. And he was like, dude, I'm trying to really get some, thanks, bye. So, yeah, it's just one of those things that'll forever stick in my head.
I always keep it like short and sweet. Like I've waited on some actors, and one of the biggest directors in Hollywood currently, Christopher McQuarrie, who did all the Mission Impossibles with Tom Cruise, the last couple ones, did The Usual Suspects.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'll wait on them, and I'll be like, hey, big fan of your work. At the end of it, I'll shake their hand and be like, I'm a really big fan of your work. Like, thank you for coming in. Like, like you don't have to make a big fucking deal because everybody else is gonna make a big deal about it.
Right.
That's almost like Colin Quinn. Let's not make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
All right, stupid.
You know what? Not a lot of people do Colin Quinn, man.
Neither do I really. Take a listen.
I'm
to that.
one of them.
I got a Colin Quinn story too. Back in spring break in 1990, one of my best friends in college knew his father was the little league coach of Ted Demme. Ted Demme was a guy who was executive producer of Yo MTV Raps.
Okay.
So we go backstage, MTV's down there, and he's yelling at the security guy, hey, get Ted Demme, tell him Chris is here. And I'm looking at Chris like, come on, you prove your point. Yeah, you know the world. Let's fucking go on and try to get laid like everybody else during spring break. And Demme comes up, he's like, Chris, what the fuck is up, man? And I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, and Chris is like, hey, can you get it? He's like, hold on. So he goes and he gets us backstage passes, which I actually have hanging up on the wall here. And we go backstage and we meet all these people. And we're having a great time. And we meet Colin Quinn on the last day of spring break. And we're talking to him. And at this time, we had seen him a couple times. So he had seen us, and we got to casual conversations. And we come up, and there's Colin Quinn sitting on the steps. And my buddy Chris and I go up to him, like, Colin, what's up? He's like, hey guys, how you doing? And it's like, what's the matter, Colin? And it's like, it's the last day of spring break. I'm gonna miss all this. And he was down in the dumps over it. And my friend Chris and I are trying to console him. Like, come on, you're Colin Quinn. This doesn't end because you leave Daytona. You're going to have girls throwing yourself all over the place. Chris and I got to take advantage of this. This is, when you guys leave, this pass means nothing. And he's just, and eventually Chris and I had to walk away because he was just bringing us down. But it was just one of those things like, dude, this is all here for you. It's not the beach. It's you're on MTV. Why are you crying? So that's my Colin Quinn story.
Nice. I love it. Let me run down.
I'm gonna say Dr. Dre.
How we got
shout out to Colin Quinn.
All right, stupid. Let's not make a big deal out of it, So we've got
That was 30 years ago.
The Ballad of El Goodo, God Only Knows, Level Tears Apart, Ever Fallen in Love, 46 and 2, Blood Buzz, Ohio are in. Now, how much do we want to weigh in what John and Randy put in?
Yeah.
Well, only on, I think, my opinion, only on the 2s.
Well, right, obviously. Like, the 3s are already in. So.
Okay.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
How many does that leave left?
We've got 4. So, of the 2s that was on both of their lists, Dr. Dre was on both of their lists.
Dr. Dre.
And I also
Well, let's hear.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go through all of them.
I'll go through all the 2s here real quick. Baby Shakes, The Beths, Dr. Dre, Cream, The Pogues, Tom Petty, Living Color, but it's out because it was Fredo's No, The Jam, Leatherface, Wigwam, TV on the Radio, and the Phoenix Foundation. It should also be pointed out, because Fredo used his veto, that there is one song that the rest of the panel can push through without Fredo's approval.
Cool.
So
only Dr. Dre was on both their lists?
I think so. No, Hepcat was on both of their lists, but that was on nobody else's.
Yeah. And there's a couple that we already put through.
Right. Beach Boys already got put through. Joy Division already got put through. Buzzcocks already got put through. Waxahachie was on John's but not Randy's. Go Betweens was on John's but not Randy's. Leatherface was John's but not Randy's. Fountains of Wayne was John's not Randy's. Sebado was John's not Randy's. I think Jane's was John's but not Randy's. Bikini Kill, Big Star, Uncle Tupelo. Yeah, I think that's it. That's on both of theirs.
Okay.
Okay, I want to mention this only because this affects one of the bands. And that's I want to pull my vote for Tom Petty.
Okay.
Tom Petty's a 2. I feel I picked that based on false pretenses. I would not have picked that if it had been Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers versus Tom Petty solo. So I withdraw that.
All right.
Cool.
That's one out.
I would have picked Dr. Dre and Tom Petty to go through.
I mean, again, it should be noted that it hit 2 panelists, and it's the only one that hit the other 2 panelists' list as well, is Dr. Dre.
I'm like,
that's fine.
give me Dr. Dre, and
fine
you guys
with
can
that.
do whatever the hell you want with the other 2.
All right. So, boom.
I'm
If
fine
Tom
with
Petty's
that.
out.
So let's do that.
How many had Bikini Kill? Was it a 2 or a 1?
I know it was on. I think it was it was a 1 in the conversation, so it doesn't matter. All right. I mean, my instinct is to fight for the Beths here, but like, me and Fredo are the only ones who had it. It didn't hit anybody else's lists.
Wigwam.
I mean, I do love me some Wigwam.
Wigwam.
I think
I that's who I'm going to fight for.
Wigwam.
I will fight for Wigwam.
Well, I was about.
I mean, come on. Do you want to taste it?
Do you want?
Seriously.
I mean, again, if we're going on just strength of song, and I mean, Wigwam hit Randy's list there, so there is. It's not like it's just out of left field.
I'm saying that song is, in its own way, as perfect as the Beach Boys. Like to like get that, to get to know a band from one song.
Yeah,
that's the best
That
song on this list in that category,
Yeah,
of that ilk.
And here's the thing too, Justin. If you remember how that episode came out, it literally came out from that one song because none of us had ever heard of the band, let alone anything
I still
else.
haven't.
And we heard
Except
the
for
one
that one
song, and we were like,
yeah.
We heard the one song, and we were like, we got to hear more about this. That was a true discovery for everybody.
Yeah, it was.
On that panel.
It was.
It's like it's got big Andrew WK energy.
It does.
I love that
actually
guy.
Agree.
Yeah.
Well, let's get Gavin's thoughts here. Is there anything kind of jumping out at you?
So I'm hearing the conversation for Wigwam and Bryan really backing that. I'm hearing the conversation for the Beths and understanding that they got a lot of votes and that they're, relatively new band. Looking at the twos that I picked, TV on the Radio, the Pogues, the Jam, and Leatherface. I mean, we lost Shane McGowan this year from the Pogues.
Yeah.
Leatherface is a really obscure. That would be a really left field pick. If I was gonna choose from my twos, I would choose the Jam.
Ooh,
I'm with it, but then I picked them. So.
I'm fine with that.
I'm pretty sure.
As long as there's room for Wigwam.
I'm cement on Wigwam, bro.
All right, so the Jam and Wigwam, the last two.
Hold on.
That's a tight list.
No, that's not the last two. We got three.
I think we.
No, we only have
Dr.
two.
Dre. So
Yeah.
then we have one more,
We got one more.
and it sounds like Justin was throwing out the Beths on that, which I'd be okay with.
More people should know the Beths, and the fact that they found Fredo really says something to me.
Oh, I see. It starts at 2. That's why it looks off.
Yeah.
I was like, it's on number 10, but it starts at 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. There is one left.
But yes, I could be convinced on Baby Shakes, but if you're asking me which band I like better, it's the Beths. They're so fucking catchy, but also so melodic.
It's got to be one of those two, though. I think.
Well, first of all, are we in agreement with Wigwam?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because I gotta keep my list up here.
The Jam
okay.
and
Wigwam's in.
Wigwam
So with
are,
them, and the Jam is also in.
yes.
Was that on Randy or John's list? The Jam.
The Jam was on John's.
Okay, got it. Cool.
So let's hear who we got so far.
All right.
We got Big Star, the Beach Boys, Tool, Joy Division, Buzzcocks.
The National.
Who's next?
Wait.
The National,
Yeah. Dr. Dre.
Wigwam, and the Jam.
Yep.
That's a great list, man.
Yeah. Very diverse too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just
So
saying.
we're down to our last one.
Right. And look,
We need a woman on this list.
I know that neither Randy or John picked the Beths, and like that's reason to go with Baby Shakes, but the Beths are one of my favorite discoveries of this show ever. Period. End of story. It's
That's strong.
I mean technically
This is your show. If you want to move it through, man.
Well, I'm also trying to do right. I'm trying to convince people. I technically somebody put a different song on a playlist and gave me the playlist, and I was like, oh, this band is cool. And then Christian came in and was like, I heard you say you'd like to do an episode on the Beths, Justin. I'm very keen to do an episode on the Beths. And then when I did it, and I realized that this band is such a Justin band, but also bigger than that. Like there is notes of the Cranberries. We talked about Dolores, and also there's also the Kiwi accent is really cool. But like it pops up from time to time in their songs.
Yeah.
just cannot explain in appropriate amount of words how much I love the Beths.
I'm sold.
Also, that would be Justin just saying that would be from the Christian Peter Bryan C panel, which was the panel that had the most episodes, and I don't think we picked anything from that panel yet.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Because I was
Go ahead. Look at it.
I was gonna say Tool, but no. Tool was just Peter and Bryan.
Yeah,
I am. I got to tell you, I'm so sad to know that it came down to Baby Shakes and the Beths, and that Baby Shakes is not making it.
You're being a real Colin Quinn right now.
They
man.
were. I know I am. I know I am. I just want to say I'm hoping that Baby Shakes was mentioned enough that people will honestly give them a chance, because I feel exactly what you're doing for the Beths, and you know they were on my list, so obviously I'm all about it. But I feel if we would have had a top 11, that Baby Shakes would have got in there, and I really want people to listen to him.
We could fire Tool, put them both through.
hell yeah.
What, you guys want Tool to go?
No, I was just making a joke. I mean, I don't care, honestly. But if we're going by almost,
I'm not. You know, I got all three bands. I don't give a shit if Tool goes.
I don't care.
I'm honestly surprised.
You got to ask the guy who didn't vote for Tool.
You.
I didn't vote for Tool.
Okay, who did? So
it went through because we had three,
the
so we
other
put all
two
three
people-
through.
say that again.
It went through because it was one of the threes,
Right.
and Randy
Yeah,
would have
but
made
that doesn't
four.
mean we can't fuck it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
so
You're right.
the guys who voted for Tool, do they give a shit if Tool makes the top 10?
no, not at all. I don't care.
Not particularly.
I would rather have Baby Shakes and the Best in there instead of Tool.
There you go.
I'm even willing to put the National on that same block too, even though I love them. I think they're a less known band than Tool, so they need more shouts, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would get rid of one of those two to make room for those two.
All right. I look, man. I don't need convincing to put Baby Shakes through, because I want them to get some love too. So, Tool, you're out.
Don't Tool.
Tool is out.
Is that a first?
No,
Wow.
well, I mean, I guess technically, I mean, because the question was asked, you know, are we just putting the threes through, and we didn't really tackle them one by one. We just kind of put them all through. So if we would,
Brian C and Peter are on the edge of their seat right now. They just got up on the last yard line right before a touchdown.
yeah, really.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the defense is just too strong, and you can't punch it through, no matter how good it looks.
All right,
hilarious.
so I mean, I'm with it, man. Like, I think that's our 10. I think we go from there. The Ballad of El Goodo, Big Star, God Only Knows, The Beach Boys, Love Will Tear Us Apart, Joy Division, Ever Fallen in Love, Buzzcocks, Blood Buzz Ohio, hey, Buzz, The National, Nothing But a G Thing, Dr. Dre, Town Call Malice, The Jam, Do You Want to Taste It, Wigwam,
Hell yeah.
Dying to Believe, The Beths, and On My Way, Baby Shakes rounds out our 10. Boom.
That's
boom,
diverse, man.
Boom. It really kind of shows the year minus my panic. It really showcases the year that we had in 2024. And yeah, let's start wrapping this sucker up, because we're getting up there in minutes here.
This is like your Oppenheimer episode.
I mean, I knew it was going to at least hit 2 hours. It always does. But, you know, because it's an episode and an after the fact all in one.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
it's going to be longer. We've done
This is such a great list, because it's got big name bands that everybody's heard of. It's got some bands that people are like, oh, I might have heard of them, and then some bands that are just no one's heard of.
Yeah.
And I
including
think
me.
that at the end of the day, that's really what the show's about, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm looking at Wigwam, the Beths, and Baby Shakes, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah. in the same league as like Big Star and the Beach
Yeah.
Boys too. Like, yeah.
well, yeah. It's
Right.
just so cool.
No, yeah.
Because like Big Star was the one that got through unanimously, and I feel like
That was a great surprise.
because they they don't get the credit. And
No.
I mean, I certainly
Who
didn't.
the hell?
give
Who
it
the
to
hell
them.
are they? That's what it comes down to. Is who the hell are they to make it
I mean,
all
Yeah.
the way past when the Beach Boys did it?
a band that I would say is equally as great wrote a fucking song called Alex Chilton about him.
Yeah,
Like,
Hell yeah.
and he played on one of their songs
out.
too.
yeah.
Shout out to the Matt. Yeah, hell yeah.
So we did the thing. Hey man, if you enjoyed that, patreon.com/show. Hi, Justin is a great place to pledge $1. There is no after the fact this week because you just heard it. We did it as we went. So, but usually we do an after the fact and it goes right to the Patreon immediately. These episodes go there first as well. Occasionally a song might pop up on the Patreon.
Wigwam.
Occasionally an Oh Hi Justin episode. Occasionally I do that. But those two things you're for sure going to get. You also get access to certain channels in the Discord, so you can hop in and listen to the episodes live, help us grow a tree. All that stuff's happening in our Discord. So all that's cool. We'd love to have you for that. We're a podcast. Subscribing, rating, commenting. Those are things that you can do to help. If you're on Spotify, you can specifically leave a comment, and now I can respond to it. And I can put a little heart on it, which is really neat. Because then you get a notification that says, I liked your comment. And you get an email that says, hey, your comment's getting a traction. Whatever that means. So good. But it's fun. It's cool to do that. And I would appreciate it if you did. And if you're going to do that, please leave 5 stars as well. It really does help us show up in the algorithm. Same thing for Apple Podcasts, which most of you are listening on. 5 stars would be appreciated. And leaving a review would also be greatly appreciated. You can also share. That shows that you care. I didn't even mean to rhyme, but I did.
I see what you did there.
I didn't even mean to do that. So take that, Guernica. And then last but not least, telling somebody that you listen to the show is the best way to help. Hey, I listen to Deprogrammed. You should too. I would appreciate that more than words could ever convey. So thanks again. And it's the best of, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.